Hey everyone, welcome to the tavern. Just had to do a quick peek, make sure the microphone was working, and it does seem to be doing so. Thanks for everybody who's out here. We're about to begin Chapter 8 in our actual play Pathfinder campaign. We've got everybody else on the other line. Chapter 8 of the Constant Chronicle. We're gonna get a previously on from our Dungeon Master here in just a moment. If you haven't already and you want to catch up on the show, go over to our YouTube channel and subscribe, because we need subscribers over there. It'd be super awesome if you go over there and subscribe to us. All right, so that was my pre-show announcement. Let's say hey to everybody over in the chat. There we go. I've unmuted myself. The show is live. Hold on. Now I gotta turn back up the speakers. We're just gonna fill in some. There we go. All right.
Change your workflow.
Hey everyone.
Let's see what happens.
There we go. Hey everyone.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hey.
Cheers to you all.
Welcome to the dungeon. We've got fun and games.
Oh,
Hey, you guys want to roll some D's?
I do.
Clickety clackety roll to attack.
I'm
it.
so ready.
Yeah. Well, you know, we could jump right into it if you guys are ready.
Well, I mean, how's everybody doing? Courtney, how are you doing? We got caught up
Okay.
leveling you up before we could really get
We're trying to.
personal reading on your life.
Yeah. You need like updates.
Everything's good here.
Cool. 2 thumbs up, huh?
I like to hear.
Nice.
Courtney,
All right.
Sorry. Try closing your settings and then just hovering over your webcam where it shows everybody.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Just
Courtney's
try to
having
change
an.
your background.
Oh yeah, the 3 dots. The 3 dots that pop up under your name. You can do it from right there. Choose background effect. Nothing?
Not even when you dang.
And that's so weird, because to me that would be a software thing, a Skype thing, not a hardware
It's
thing like
just
your
not on
webcam
the
thing.
venue. It seems like you've been to all the proper places to look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It
just
says
there.
start
It truly is missing.
recording, unblur my background, turn off incoming video, audio and video settings, and then I go there and it's just the same
Okay.
thing.
And this is a new download of it, right? So it's not an older version or anything.
It's on the computer.
Yeah.
It's a brand new
Maybe find
computer. You may want to just, after we get done here, run your Windows updates. If you can figure out, if you just search it, Windows 10 is really helpful. It will tell you where to go. Run them. That way, maybe it's something in there, because that's weird. Like I said, that's part of Skype.
Well, the
Should've
IT
built in.
guys put everything on my computer for me this week.
Oh, then it's his fault. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
You sound weird to me.
AJ does?
Me? I might have a different microphone selected for Skype. Hold on.
Yeah, I said he sounded muffled, kind of.
That's a little
yeah.
more reefy than usual.
I think
For
on the
whatever
stream you sound
reason.
normal, but
For whatever reason, Skype likes to revert back to my Logitech webcam. And 3, 2, 1. Doesn't that sound better?
That
already
way
sounds so
better,
much better.
Yeah. We're
There we go.
back.
All right.
Microphone-y.
yeah. Sorry.
Real
That
professional
was bothering
sounding.
me.
So it wasn't my computer, it was you.
No, it was me. It was me.
Oh,
It was Skype. Skype's been acting a fool tonight.
yeah.
Running amok.
Let our complaints be known officially.
It's out there. It's on the internet.
Yeah.
I am so ready
They're
for
gonna ask us after we log off anyway to fill out a survey if we had any problems.
Yeah,
Go ahead and air our grievances ahead of time.
I hate when they do that in the very beginning, like you haven't had a way, you haven't really
Yeah,
fully
I
felt
don't know what
out
I've
that
to
whole.
complain about yet.
Yeah.
Give me a minute. I'll tell you what I'll be upset about.
All right.
Ready for the recap, I guess.
All right.
yeah,
well,
I'm ready to go.
I'm gonna just plagiarize this recap because luckily there's a really good one online.
Oh.
Last time on the Constant Chronicle, our heroes were rescued from the jaws of a dire tiger by their halfling guide, Leroy Jurgensen. In the fray, Leroy's trusted terrier steed was taken down by the beast, sending Leroy into short-lived frenzy of despair, ending in him joining his loyal friend in the afterlife. Kep, Balvin, and Saris managed to finally slay the beast and subdue its cubs, but just barely. Unrested and beaten, the group decided to honor their allies' sacrifice by giving Leroy and his dog a proper funeral at the mysterious pit located in the heart of the forest. However, before the impromptu ceremony could be completed, a dark and mysterious figure arose from the chasm, threatening our already damaged heroes. Will our heroes be able to overcome this new adversary, or will they be joining Leroy in the Dark Void? And now,
What?
Constant Chronicle continues.
Yeah, that was great.
I didn't write it, so I can't take any
That's
credit.
good.
All I did was butcher it, so
No, it was my words come to life.
I enjoyed
my
it.
work easy.
All right, so
We
we're
are. You guys, obviously, we know where we are because, like I said, I didn't write that, so someone else knows where we are. So hopefully that catches you guys up if you have any questions. You guys are also on the cusp of leveling up. Like I said, I discussed when you have to rest to fully level up. I'm okay with you guys using your second level skills, but the HP bounce will come whenever you finally can take a full rest. But that'll heal automatically. Like as soon as you go to sleep, bloop, you'll get a big heal up immediately. So yeah, we'll pick up where you guys are at the pit. The shadows coming out.
Okay, so it's dark.
There with dead bodies.
Jurgensen's there. How far away is the shadow?
Well, they're stretched out from the pit, and they're stretching out towards the trees, which are in the distance behind you, kind of where you guys came from.
Oh, where they came
They're
from?
long stretches. They're long shadows that are stretching longer and longer. Humanoid in shape. You see legs and arms. They're stretching all the way back to those trees.
Like a Slender Man.
Yeah. They're
Have
on the
they?
ground
Have they?
still.
So they've cut off our path. They're behind us now.
I mean, they're just shadows. They're on the ground. They're all
Uh-huh.
around you. Some of them are even like darting near your shadows. None of them are touching your shadows or anything, but they're darting out from this pit you're standing near
Can I?
to the distance.
Can I do a sense motive on these shadowy things?
Yeah.
Do they feel threatening? Oh, damn you, dice. Hold on. Maybe I've got a really good skill. Huh? Okay. All right. That's 11.
You're not sure how to feel. It's unsettling. I mean, you've never seen shadows move on their own. Like, usually shadows are attached to something, and these aren't. So that's
Okay.
in itself strange.
That's
and
okay.
unsettling, but you don't know how to feel about it, other than unsettled, I guess.
Have any of you seen anything like this before?
Roll knowledge history, if you really want to think if you have.
I'm gonna roll anyway while I think as well.
I want to try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my noodle on it.
Got it? You never know.
One for a moment. No.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got a 19.
That's
I only got a 9.
14.
19.
So, sounds like Balvin, unless Kep got anything. Did you roll anything, Kep? No? Looks like Balvin, you're gonna know the most. That's a pretty good roll, too. So, rat folk have had dealings with, the humans call them fetchlings. That's an insulting term to them, and you know that, so you probably wouldn't. As a rat folk, you know they're called Kayal, or shadow people. If you just want to say the common shadow people is fine. You don't have to be fancy. Just don't call them fetchlings, because that's an insult. Although many people do. You know not to. You've done trade with them in the past, and where you come from, they would come around with rare goods and trade for trinkets, treasures, dark stones, art, like carved things, stuff like that. You've had experience with these as traders before. They often appear like this, like from wherever they came from, by rumor. You've never seen one appear from the Shadow Plane before, but you've heard tale that this is how they arrive. So it looks like 5 of these shadows are arriving now. And they, as you're realizing this stuff, the shadows, like I said, elongate to where the tree line is, and then retract from the pit to where the tree line is to become smaller shadows near the trees. And then from behind the trees, 5 pairs of yellow glowing eyes peek out, dark hooded figures,
Ooh.
all looking at you, whispering, psst, psst. It's sort of like beckoning you to come towards them.
Balvin, did you relay any of that to us? Any of that knowledge? Or are you
Yeah,
gonna
I was
keep that to
actually-
yourself?
No, I definitely tell the group.
Okay. So these aren't just like crazy beasts or anything. So I mean, you've traded with them. They're like they're sentient creatures, so they can be reasoned with and spoken to. It seems like.
I feel that way.
Yeah, you want to get
Cabal? I'm sorry. What were
It's okay.
they called? Not fetchlings, but Cabal or something like that?
Yeah, or common shadow people.
It's like a certain name. Okay. I don't think they would probably like me. Okay.
Shadow.
Don't call them common shadow people.
These are just your run-of-the-mill common shadow people.
In your common tongue, is shadow people is what Kayal sort of like is the way loosely translated to. There's no other, their
Kayal.
word for it is Kayal.
Kyle. Is that like
Most other races call them fetchlings, so yeah, you've been warned not to. But they shadow people.
It's still pretty cool.
Yeah. You've been beckoned towards them and away from the hole. Do you move that direction or do something else?
Balvin, because you've had experience with shadow folk before, I'll let you take the lead on this.
Yeah, well, I don't know these particular ones.
Well, I mean, maybe.
You're getting pushed in front there, Balvin.
Yeah, I'm letting you take the
All
lead. Go
three
for it.
walk towards them.
I mean,
Would you feel comfortable approaching
I
them?
can try to talk to them if you want me to.
I mean, what else are we gonna do? We're like in this open area with this pit, and there's 5 of them.
Good
and there's,
point.
What, 3 of us?
Yeah, let's go see what they want.
Yeah, you can approach them.
Yeah, I want to approach them.
As you approach, sort of whispering amongst themselves, they've emerged from behind the trees and they're sort of crowded around in a little circle, like a half semicircle of 5. As you approach, you can see their skin is sort of pale. They're wearing dark cloaks, but they have pale skin and these glowing yellow eyes. And as you approach, they say, "My lords, please, was it you dumping things in the hole?"
Oh, I
No.
think wait. Did we throw some stuff in the hole?
Not yet.
Did
Is
we
that
not throw
bad?
the body down there yet?
No,
Oh,
we were.
didn't.
I think we did throw random shit in the hole earlier.
Yeah, this is whoa.
Oh, I think we threw a torch or something.
Yes, we did.
I
Or a
do. You
rock.
know what? I do believe. I think we may have tossed a couple of things in there.
I'm sorry, did it
Our
disturb anyone?
apologies.
Yeah.
We were investigating. We weren't sure what this was.
Yeah.
My lord is always accepting offerings, but please next time come with something a little more worthy
Oh,
and
Oh.
deliver it a little more gently.
Oh, okay.
May I
Well.
ask who your lord is exactly?
Gloomio, the child.
Glumio the child?
The dark one, yes.
The dark child.
Are we Dark Lord, yes.
Oh, baby dark lord. Are they evil?
What kind of question is that?
It is very forward.
I'm just making sure everything's nice and clear here, so we know we're on the same page. And
By
we're-
throwing.
They're but a child. They're a little spunky for a child, I guess. But we do as they say.
By throwing better offerings,
Wait,
does
gotcha.
that grant us something better?
My lord will let you live. He's very hungry, and you are very nearby his home.
I get it.
Doubt you could resist the smell much longer. That's why we warned you away.
This is a fucking
If you
shakedown.
would like to help us bring food back to the hole as an offering, that would be accepted.
Do you work
Does
for?
it have to be alive? Sorry.
Alive, undead, spirit, our lord devours all 3.
Oh
Go
damn.
ahead, Melvin.
So, do you work for him? Like I hear you calling him your lord. How did that all come into play?
He is the protector of the dark space, a safe place for us to live. We please him and he allows us to live amongst the dark space. The stable space where our homes are not demolished every few hours. A place where our families can grow and thrive. Protects us. Our Lord is great. Although maybe a little spunky.
Who doesn't like a little, you know, a little spunkiness? Well,
How long have you been serving them?
Oh, as long as I've been alive. So, let's see. How are your years measured? 30 years, maybe?
it's a long time.
Oh, child.
He's
Well,
quite
I mean,
young.
That's a grown man.
You know, things,
Grown-ass
certain entities age differently.
I
He'll
know you live
outlive
in
me
your
by
basement
quite a
and
bit, I'm
everything,
sure.
but-
Well, what sort
I'm
of
an
things?
at 30, I am quite old, but at 30, he is quite young. He is not like us.
What sort of things does your lord prefer? To eat just anything? Anything?
Small tokens, toys, stone statues of animals,
Hmm. Okay.
black rocks, sharp and shiny things.
So the unfortunate news is that we have nothing to offer, so we must go find something for him.
No, no, no.
Uh,
I do have something for
We are in
him.
the middle of the same process, our nightly gathering for the Lord. If we keep him happy, he does not come to the surface and bother your people, so we do our best to keep peace between our worlds.
Do you think he'd like something like this? And I reach into my bag and I pull out a little puzzle box.
Ooh, what is this? How charming. Yes, a toy?
Yeah, it's a
It
toy.
seems a bit delicate, but sure.
I
A
mean,
decent offering.
here. I don't know. Would you like to give it to him?
Could I say it's for me?
Sure, yeah.
What a treat.
Wow,
Master will be quite pleased.
I mean, everybody gets something out of it, right? The Shadow Lord will be subdued for a little while longer. You get some good clout with him.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Anything to avoid a tantrum.
Right?
Oh, I gotta hate those tantrums. What about some tiger skin?
Fresh. It's
Yeah.
it's so fresh.
It's kind of bloody, but it's fine material, sure.
I mean, if you wipe it off, I'm sure it's fine.
It's an offering, I guess.
It's
Maybe not
very.
something he usually prefer, but all offerings are accepted.
I bring it out and I stroke it. It's very soft. And check out this tiger print.
It
The
is quite.
stripes are very exquisite. And I hand it to them.
What a gift this will make. You're making our night quite easy. You're sure you would want to deliver these things yourself? You'd be in our master's good graces.
I think that's a pass on me.
Would we have to go into the hole?
Unless you would like us to get him to come out, which I
No.
advise against.
Nah, you know what? We've got business up here that I think we should attend to. I think it's better if you deliver them.
Right.
Okay, well, I guess I'll carry these around and retrieve some pigs and some toys and return before daybreak. We must hurry. We have a very limited time to do our jobs.
Well,
But please, like I said, avoid the hole. Your scent might attract him, and he's very hungry, as I said.
oh yeah, of course.
What about this tiger meat? Does he he'll eat this tiger meat?
He prefers living or undead meat, or ghouls even, ghosts. Just
tuck it
raw
back
meat's
into my
fine.
pocket.
He will eat it, but he won't enjoy it. I've been tasked to return with live pigs.
Mm. All right.
Well,
If you help us, we could put in a good word for you.
we might be able. I think we should. I think we could help you out. I think we. That's a task that. It's a task that might meet both of our needs.
You seem brave enough to approach the great dark hole.
Bravery had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say.
And what is that I see next to? Did you leave another meat offering?
Well, that was a friend of ours who fell in battle. We weren't. I guess that's what we were gonna do, right? He's not alive though, so.
He's totally dead.
Subpar offering.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's maybe not. Let's maybe
I mean,
not.
we can put him on the pile though. Why not, right?
Like the pile of stuff.
If
we
it's
have.
As
not
long as the
subpar,
pile's
maybe I
already
could
full.
keep that meat for my family.
No, no, no. I don't think we.
Wait.
I don't think we should. That's like.
This is our friend. Let's do a proper burial.
Yeah,
yeah,
we
I'm
wanted to give him a proper
sorry.
burial. It is what he deserved. So
With his dog.
with his dog, yeah. So help, Balvin, help
Sure,
me.
It smelled quite good. I'm quite hungry. My
You know,
family's
it's
starving.
we can help.
Whatever it is.
We'll
Well,
get
would
you
you
some
like this
boar.
tiger
We'll
meat
get you
then?
some, tiger meat.
Oh, I'll gladly take some of this tiger meat for
There
my
you go.
family.
Okay.
It's way more rare.
I give
than,
them
like-
2 pounds of tiger meat.
People.
Actually,
What a
wasn't there-
feast.
Wasn't there more tiger meat we couldn't carry?
I believe so.
I still
we
got
Yes,
3
yes, there was a
pounds.
bunch.
Yeah.
Let's just tell him where it is, and
Let's
he can
bring.
get his
Let's
own.
show him. Let's show him.
If you do that, they'll see how much meat it is, and that if they determine it quickly, it's fresh kill. Like I said, their master won't be very
Yeah.
pleased. Will eat it.
Oh,
They'll
okay.
drag off that
But maybe
dead
it's
tiger body into the
yeah,
pit.
and they can have some for their family too. You know.
Well, I
won't-
figured it.
They won't have to steal pigs tonight. Their
Yeah.
master won't be super pleased, but their job will be done easier, and they can rush back before the sun comes up.
Right.
Well, I
maybe we
figured-
can capture some pigs and have them ready for tomorrow night
Yeah.
or something. So we probably need to feed those tiger cubs now that they're in our care as well. So I'm sure they don't want to eat rations, or
Especially if you
probably
wanna
won't
train-
even eat
train them.
rations. Yeah,
don't
exactly.
like it.
So
Are we gonna feed them Wait.
no, we're not gonna feed our tigers tiger meat.
It's complicated. Let's they get bad tiger disease.
That is so
They
bad.
get crazy, man.
Yes, the fetchlings will take their prize and return down the hole. Do you want them to leave the other body behind? Is what they're getting?
yeah. Let's move Jurgensen back to nearby camp, I suppose, and we'll bury him.
Yeah, let's just go bury him.
Yeah.
Bury him near where the
The hole
tiger
seemed
den
easier,
was.
but now there's
Yeah,
like way more attached to it. Yeah.
take some time to dig a hole. You guys have something to dig a hole with? Anyone got a shovel or use your blades?
Hmm.
I have a grappling hook.
Can I use a tiger's paw?
Yeah, just like dig in the dirt. It won't be very fast, but yeah.
It'll be just as same as
some
if you use
soil
your
with that.
hand, but your hand will not be swollen and beaten by the earth.
I have a tiger claw too. I can help with.
Get at it.
Yeah, you guys can just minor gardening. I mean, you can do that. It's gonna take you a lot longer if that's all you have to dig with. That's all. So I'm just saying, how much time do you guys want to spend burying Jurgensen? Or just want to leave him out here to rot? Or you can
I mean-
catch him on fire. There's all kinds of things you can do with a dead body, I
That
guess.
is true. Maybe let's not. None of us can dig a hole really well. Let's just burn him. That's like
Yeah.
an acceptable thing that
We
some
can
cultures
build like
do.
a little swoop hole and
Or you can,
put
like,
the body in there.
Cover. You don't want to
and
dig a
then-
hole to be like cover his body with rocks. There's all kinds
Yeah.
Let's burn
True.
him. Like we could survival that. We could survival check the hell out of
It's gonna
that.
stink though.
It might, but you just stand upwind up from it.
Yeah, we'll get on the same side of the body.
Okay, yes. Let's build like a pyre and like put him on top of it and
Just want to collect some
Light it up.
loose branches and stuff from. I mean, you're near the forest, so that's not a
Yeah.
big deal. And the area where the tiger den was is sort of a small clearing, so you can. I mean, you're as long as you guys don't roll a shitty survival, you can sort of a small fire without catching the whole forest on fire or anything. Just don't roll a 1.
Oh, I rolled almost a 1.
Yikes.
I got a 5 altogether.
5 and 11 are both kind of struggly.
I got an
Right.
18.
Hey.
All right, Balvin takes. You got each try once, then Balvin takes it last and strikes it. You guys can fire up. Is this the dog and Jurgensen?
Yep.
Benji?
Together.
Yeah, what was left of the dog?
Mhm.
That's what Jurgensen would have
They
wanted.
get a lot of it eaten, the dog, by because your cubs did eat some of that. But yeah, so you got burnt dog and burnt gnome smell, burnt makeup. Yeah, so it's a little odious. But you guys, like I said, stand downwind. You got your cubs nearby who are getting kind of rambunctious, tugging at their leashes. They seem a little,
Mhm.
playing with each other. But it'd be a good time to try to handle them, maybe feed them something while you're here. Get them to like you.
Alright.
Is there any sort of meat in these rations? I think we discussed this last time. I'll take another meat out of one of my rations, and I'll approach one of them. What do they look like? Do they have any differences? Or are they all exactly the same?
They can have differences. I mean, they're mother battle cat. Like I said, the only thing that's really distinct is they're
gonna have like saber-toothed jaws, but right now they're very tiny. There's like tiny tusks right now.
Oh,
But they're battle cats that can be of any color pattern you want to imagine. You guys, since you're each gonna pick out one, if you just want to describe the one that you're picking out, what it looks like, I'm okay.
okay.
Customizing your own battle cat, as it were.
Cool.
So if you want to tell me what it looks like, it can even look like one of your cats. If you know, you can, make, you can play this however you like.
Just looks like a big old Leela. No.
And say,
We
it looks
caught
like-
all three? We caught that third one?
We did.
Yeah,
It
you
took
tried
all
that.
night,
You
but we
tried
did it.
Mine is black and
Whenever you
teal.
Whenever you
Black and
successfully
teal
handle
stripes.
one of them, whichever one you're able to tame, you can pick out what it looks like and name it and all that stuff. So if you want to walk up on and describe what it looks like, that can be the one that you try to tame.
I'm gonna make mine look like a cheetah, but with a little bit more of a reddish orange to it. And you know how when baby cheetahs are babies, they have that like mohawk. This
Uh-huh.
one's never gonna lose that mohawk. It's always gonna have that little tuft on its head.
That's so
Yeah.
cute.
Otherwise, he's like flaming hot Cheeto.
Yeah, he's like Chester Cheeto.
Maybe
Is it
he's the
regular
lanky one
colors?
too.
Yeah, he's like yeah, flaming hot Cheeto color. It's perfect.
Spotted.
Orange with a light dusting of fiery hot red.
Touch him, you get orange dust on your fingers.
Oh, and it doesn't come off. You gotta wash that shit real good.
It comes
It
off
gets on everything.
Yeah, roll a hand of mail as you approach him with some meats.
I don't even want to use this dice anymore. I gotta get a different one.
I always try to keep like 3 or 4 around just in case.
Yeah. I've been trying to trust this dice. Like, I've been like, all right, I don't want to just switch it out every time it rolls bad. But
You just leave it outside under the full moon, that'll fix it.
there we go. Okay, here we go. Animal handling. Okay, it was not. It was exactly average roll. But with handle animal, that is a 15.
That's not bad actually. Let me see.
No, not the worst.
Yeah, the tiger's hungry. He's gonna be okay. He's gonna like snatch the food out of your hand, but doesn't bite you. He's like and goes for it. And then of course the other 2 cats are tied to the same tree, so they see that and are automatically attracted also. So now you're having them like fight. But luckily it was a very small morsel of.
Yeah, it was like a
prey
little treat.
each had, so yeah.
Real quick.
So it's gone, but now they're all like jealous and biting, and now they're fighting sort of like playfully, like kittens do.
I'm gonna step away. That's my one reach out moment for tonight, just to show him that I'm not a threat, and I will we'll do something else
Establish a nice
tomorrow.
Relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else want to try something with one of theirs? Another
Easy.
battle cat?
Slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna try to kill a bird or something with my blowgun.
But yeah, it's night, so a lot of the birds are sleeping, so you have to actually hunt one unless you want to go for like a night bird, like an owl or something, or shoot a bat, or find a vermin at night. Possum, rat, raccoon.
Can I kind of scan the area, see if I see any rustles in the trees?
Yeah, it'd be survival to try to hunt something, usually, unless you have some other skill you want to use for that.
What about no? What about knowledge nature? Like, 'cause so
Nature
because
would
I-
tell you what's in the area. It wouldn't help you hunt something specifically, but it would give maybe some more. It would give you more information, for sure.
No, I'm just gonna go with the
So you can track something nearby.
yep
You
survival.
don't want to go too far, is what you're trying. You're trying to avoid like going on a long hunt.
Oh yeah, I just something easy.
Okay.
That's not good. I got a 1.
Mm.
Yeah, it's dark, and night's a time for hunt or for predator, not prey. So it'll be harder for you to hunt at night unless you want to hunt another predator.
All right.
And you guys have already been through so much, and you guys feel like you need a rest. You want to feed a cat, but maybe you can even ask if Saris has some extra meat. I know you don't want to feed them tiger meat, but if maybe someone else has some other rations that isn't
I
that,
have some rations.
yeah,
I do too.
yeah,
I was
maybe
just
some of
trying
your
to get
rations are other meat.
something fresh for them.
Oh, I get that.
Go
Maybe
ahead.
maybe like tonight, feed him like a get him a Pop-Tart, give him a but then in the morning make him a fresh breakfast. Maybe
Yeah.
that's the idea.
That's kind of what I'm
get the
thinking.
Fresh kill in the morning. Maybe that's what your knowledge, as a hunter and stuff has already made you think. Like in the morning when everything comes out to eat after hiding from predators all night, we'll probably catch something. But for now, give him something to hold them over.
Well, how about
Calm down.
go?
I approached mine. Mine's all black, but the stripes are teal, and it's got like a scar over one eye.
Oh
Oh.
man, now I can't even imagine what these 2 parents look like. Like, this might limit your choice there, Ball. But now they've both decided what theirs look like. Yours has to be some combination, or like you can pick those out of those traits, but now it's got to be some combination of these traits.
Buck the trend and
Together
be
now, just
It
because-
has to be. Oh wow.
it's
yeah,
stark
because of
white.
DNA and stuff.
Haha.
So yeah,
Sorry.
they can be striped or spotted, teal or Cheeto red. You can pick some. But yeah, all right, go ahead. What else?
Okay, well, instead of it just being teal stripes, can it be purple and teal? Like,
Yeah, you like have like spot. Yeah, sure.
alternating? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm cool with that.
Alright.
That'll add one extra color that Valvin can choose from.
Yeah, I'm gonna approach mine and try to feed it some meat. Some
Dried meat? Some jerky?
Yeah.
Slim Jim?
I got 19.
Must have been a Slim Jim brand Slim Jim. Yeah, it'll snatch it out of your hand.
Name
You
brand.
don't think it's friendly, so even if you want to go in for a pet after it eats it, it's so distracted by chewing on its meat, you could even maybe go in for one quick pet.
Yeah, I want to
Quick noogie.
pet
Yeah.
behind the ear.
Perfect. Yeah. Nice. Then you back away before things get crazy. You got that one quick pet in. Take what you can get without getting bit. Valvin, you could have seen that happen.
Yikes, these little guys are hungry. Alright, I'm gonna approach mine.
You can do it.
With my trail rations. I assume maybe I have maybe some salted pork or something.
Yeah, some sort of salted dried meat.
Yeah.
Pork, fish, beef. One of those. Or, yeah, not pork probably. But fish, beef. One of those dried, yeah.
So I guess mine's gonna be mostly orange, but with teeny tiny stripes all over it.
Like brindling kind of, right?
Yeah, and there's a hint of black and a hint of teal and purple in there, but he's got
Tiny,
one
tiny.
side of his whiskers is white and the other side is black.
Oh, nice touch.
Distinguishing mark.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's got similar tusks. No one's missing
yeah.
a tusk or anything funny.
Nah, they're still good.
Everyone's got good teeth. All right.
Yeah,
Handle animal.
that's
Yeah.
the.
Ooh, I got a natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah, you can get up there and cuddle with you. You can do whatever you say happens right now happens. You can. I mean, with a natural 20, you could literally get in a cuddle puddle with all three cats if you say that right now. I'm not gonna argue.
Whoa.
I give
tell
him
me.
a little a pat on the head, and rumble around his hair.
And you can do a little extra. And Kep got that, got to pull away. You can give a little face nuzzle in there if you want. You got a natural 20. I'm not gonna bite you or anything.
Nah, I'm just say,
Not gonna get.
good kitty.
Aha.
It's best to take
They'll
these things
respond
slow.
positively. They'll sort of toy with each other a little bit, like kitty play, and they'll get sort of tuckered out. It is late, and you guys are sort of tuckered out because it's late. And the shadow people have taken all that meat and stuff now, so you guys are left out here. This camp is still sort of set up. You guys didn't really ever take it down, so you guys are safe to stay here if you like.
Let's rest up. Anybody in shape to take watch? I know I'm not.
Hope your cats make noise if something happens. I guess.
Right.
You guys can try. You can sleep lightly if you want.
I only need 2 hit points.
Yeah, especially because you guys are mostly just sleeping to level up, right? So if you guys want to do a D4 and sleep lightly, I'd be okay with that. Just roll a D4 plus your con mod, and then you also get to level up your level 2 HP and stuff.
I think
Yeah,
I
we
need,
never healed up
I
prior.
need the full rest. Well, you said when we level up, we like fully heal, right?
You heal the amount of your new HP automatically.
Gotcha,
So
okay,
whatever
yeah.
that means, so you get that bump
That does make
matter
more
what.
sense.
of this automatic health.
Do we get new HP?
Yes.
Yeah, I told you to roll that earlier.
Oh,
Now you can
totally missed that.
It was something plus your con.
Shit.
First thing I told you, that's why I said to do it first.
Alright.
The
All
most-
I heard was the 9 thing, like the points.
The points, yeah. Before that, there's above that. There's the HP.
I don't see HP.
All right. Yeah. I definitely need I need a good rest. So if Kep, maybe you can take first watch.
You guys can. Yeah, you guys can sleep in shifts. That's fine too. And just take little nap as much as you need to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Some of you might need longer rests. Some of you might need shorter rests.
I needed the shortest, I think.
So you can stay awake first, and then they can sleep as long as they need to, since you're pretty well rested.
I'm looking for my HP thing now.
HP is, it says hit die. Hit die is a D8.
Yes, okay.
So it's a D8 plus your con mod. It's how much a new health you get.
Con mod.
Your HP max increases to that
And-
much more.
To heal when you sleep, what dice do you roll to heal? The same dice, hit
You
dice?
roll however many hours you're sleeping. So if it's
Yeah.
4 hours, it's a D4.
Oh, okay.
And add your con mod.
I could probably be okay for 6 hours. Let's
Of
see.
course, you can't go past your max. That's
Yeah.
But your max
Hold
just
on.
increased.
So I should get a chunk like right off the bat anyway. Yeah, I think 6 hours should be fine.
How do you roll that again? Sorry. I was doing my other thing.
I got a 1. I didn't rest well at all.
No, I did my HP. I was talking about the rest.
Got a water and a plasma gun.
Yeah.
What did you roll, AJ?
I
forget
rolled
that.
a D6 and added my Constitution modifier.
That's because he needed that much health. You
'Cause
might
I
need
needed-
more or less.
I mean, I rolled terribly, so. All right.
Get a good rest. Maybe you slept pretty lightly.
I did. I tossed and turned.
Mm-hmm.
But with the boost that I got earlier, like, I'm okay. Or with the boost I get from leveling up, I'm okay.
Yeah. You've got way more HP than you had before you leveled up.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Automatically, you feel way safer, right? It's already like way more secure position.
Even though I'm wounded, I'm like, oh, okay. I still feel
I
better
feel
than
better.
my best days.
Yeah. And that's what's fun about leveling up.
All right, I've got all of my level up stuff like straightened out, I believe. So
Anybody else got any leveling up questions since you'll wake up fully leveled up now?
yeah, this is like legit now.
I'm good on
No,
that.
not chance.
I just need to roll my hit points for my rest.
Nice. Oh, okay. I would like to officially announce what rogue talent I took. It is slow reactions. Opponents damaged by your sneak attack may not make attacks of opportunity.
Boom.
Yeah. So that's gonna help
Nice.
us both out, Balvin.
Yep.
I think it's just a single round. I did the short.
The round. Yeah, it's the round that you sneak attack them.
Yeah.
So yeah, but during that round, they're unable to attack an opportunity, so you can move through their space, makes them like thrown off their guard, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So smooth. Good choice.
So that means we can jump in, stab, jump out, fool. You get no attack of opportunity. You jump.
Those always suck too.
Keep
They
moving.
do suck.
Yeah.
That's why I nip it in the bud, man.
Yep.
Take it out.
Always find the workaround.
Mm-hmm.
Found. All right, so everybody's fully leveled up to level 2. It's the next morning. It's at least 6 hours later, from my understanding, and probably a little more. You
Yeah.
guys have alternated. Kev, you could have also taken a nap since after 6 hours, you can get yours maybe 8 hours later because if you're taking a short nap. Enough for it to be the next morning. You guys don't have watches, so it doesn't matter what time it is. But yeah, it's the next morning.
I'm sorry, you have to help me roll for my hit points for my rest.
Oh, how many hours did you sleep?
I guess 6 hours.
A
So-
D6 plus your con mod.
Con, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh, that sucks. I didn't sleep well either.
Yeah, that's all right.
We don't have beds
Still
out
get
here. We're
some.
just sleeping on
You
rocks.
still have those bonus hit points from leveling up, so you healed that much as well. You got a better buffer now than you used to have. You guys feel pretty refreshed in the morning, even if you're not fully healed up.
Oh, so you're
And you guys
saying
had a rough night, so
the hit points I added, I can add into this? Like
yeah, those
as-
hits are your max increases, and you get those hit points when you get them.
Okay, I did not know that.
Your health increases that much.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
You get that many HP, and your maximum level increases by that number. So yeah, you guys are refreshed. Your cats are still tied up. They're waking up now too. You can see them yawning. Now be a good time to give them some breakfast before they get too rambunctious, I guess.
Yeah, I would like to go on a little hunt. Who would like to join me? Let's go find something to feed our
Yes.
new little babies.
Bennett.
Did we never even showed the shadow people the meat?
That's
Oh, yeah.
what they were.
They
by
took
the-
away. They took it
They
away.
came
They
and
took
got
away the
it.
whole carcass. It's gone.
Well,
Not a
they-
great offering, but enough to appease their lord for a short while, I'm sure.
We'll have something better for them tomorrow night. I mean, they're probably so. What was it? Cap, I believe you just outright asked them if they were evil. I feel like they might incline toward that way, but I mean, we're like in their backyard, so let's try to.
Mhm. Well,
Step-
while
step
we're
lightly.
hunting,
We're gonna keep providing for this. Is
I mean,
that
I
what-
don't mind giving it a boar or something, but like, we'll probably get out of here soon.
Yeah, I don't want to keep giving it stuff.
Not for a long time, no, but I mean,
so while we're hunting, we
I mean,
can
it's-
try to capture something that's alive and give it to them for an
that's kind of what I
offering.
was thinking. The shadow folk were like, we're cool with us. Like, they might not even like, entities like that. They might not even consider their actions as being good or evil. They could be very neutral in most, in at least
Very
in
true.
viewing in their own actions. So
Right.
I don't know if we want to, upset whatever's in that hole, man.
They said they have that he has tantrums, so
Yeah.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, right?
Exactly. I mean, I don't want to like
close
push a
enough to
bunch of
tickle
people
them.
into that hole, but like a board or two just to keep it cool for a moment while we're here. I think we can.
That's
you know.
fine. So it doesn't also go crazy on the townspeople.
Exactly.
You're
Was
helping
it-
out.
have they been
Just-
sacrificing
Yeah.
stuff this whole time?
I mean, most likely, I would think so. But from what they were saying, like, it could be anything that it was feeding upon. It probably doesn't like actually eat it. It seems like maybe it like drains the life force or something. They were saying it prefers like animated flesh, whether it's alive or dead. Like, but there's a force behind even the undead, and there's a
Mhm.
force behind life. So, but it has no interest
Maybe
in
even
dead
it decides it more
flesh.
entertaining for it to have
Very well, yeah. Play with the food
play with
before.
food. Like,
Mhm.
who knows?
But yeah, if we
Joy
could
is
capture.
What's the point of having pre-cooked, pre-killed food brought to you? There's no joy in that.
If we could, yeah, catch a boar or something. But yeah, let's go on a hunt. At least these, we might. I mean, we've been eating terribly for a good while now. No, we had a little bit of food earlier, but let's get ourselves something to eat and get the cat something to eat.
Yeah, you guys can go on a hunt. Somebody
Hunt.
want to lead the hunt? Or you can all roll survival and see where it leads you. As long-
Now,
the thing is, if everyone
survival.
rolls a- If everyone rolls a survival and one of you rolls a one of you gets lost. That's the only thing with everyone.
That's-
If you let just the leader roll it, you follow them, then there's one person to either succeed or fail, and you all get lost or you all find something. Those
I
are your-
got an 18.
That's the balance. Oh, so that's pretty good. So you guys have heard Kep's roll, so if you hear that and you're safe, and you feel secure in an 18, don't roll anything. So you don't risk getting lost. The 18's pretty good. So yeah, with an 18, you guys can track and find a small watering hole here, like a spring, and sort of like camp out near it, knowing that animals will sooner or later come to it.
Mhm.
And if you guys want to, you can hide in the grass or climb a tree or hide behind a rock. It's kind of your call where you guys want to be whenever something happens. But you picked a good spot you're waiting for an animal to come to this watering hole, basically. If you want to do that.
I stay in a bush with my short bow ready.
I too am gonna find a bush, some
Alright, so you guys
shrubbery.
stay on the ground but hidden.
Yeah.
Alvin, same diff. You probably want to stick close together if everyone's being in the bush, huh?
Yeah, I'll go behind
Yes.
like a rock or something.
All the same, like pretty close together, within 30 feet of each other.
I would definitely stay within 30 feet of everybody. Yeah, let's spread out,
You
but
and
not
Kep
too
in-
much.
You and Kep in the same
Right.
bush, it's nearby bushes.
Nearby
Spread
bushes.
out
Let's
more.
spread out, but
Right.
not too spread out.
All right, but triangulated in a near area. Got it.
Exactly.
All right, you guys will hang out there for a while. Let's see how long. All the while being aware that your hungry kittens are back tied up, and the longer they're back there, the more likely something could happen. So between you guys, like getting out here and waiting, it's been about 5 hours.
Whoa.
Crap.
But that's it's hunting sometimes. Sometimes it's just waiting.
Yeah.
There are 5 large deer
Okay.
with 1 stag
Mm.
coming this way. The one has, majestic antlers atop its head, but the rest are just, large,
Mm.
like deer-like creatures.
Can I?
All of them are taller than you guys, though.
Okay. The
They're
big.
large. Yeah.
I feel like we gotta.
You're at the watering hole. They approach. They don't. You guys have been quiet and still and don't reek too much of anything. And
I'm gonna try
yeah,
to.
they approach.
Can we do some sort of tactic where we all look at each other and like,
Oh yeah.
you know, point to what we're doing?
You can try doing hand signals with linguistics.
I feel like we should all attack the same one because generally they run off. So
Yeah, let's go for the kill first. Let's not try to like capture anything right this
God
moment.
damn it.
Let's go for the. We gotta feed
Yeah.
the cats. We gotta feed our new pets. So.
Yeah.
What do you want to take down that
They're our
stag? You want to take down
children.
a doe? They are our children now.
I can try to. Are we saying all this out loud, or?
We're
in
doing the eyeball.
intricate hand gestures.
Excuse me. How are we?
I'm gonna need you guys to roll some linguistics to see if you
I
guys
was
are.
about to say,
Yeah.
how are we getting this across?
It's like pointing. 2 fingers.
A lot of grunts. I got a 10.
I did not roll very well.
Like you all have ideas, but you don't have a great way to communicate since you spread out so much.
I got an
You-
18.
You guys probably like look over and see each other like pointing. You think you're all aware, like
I'm
you're-
doing this right here.
They know exactly what I'm about to do.
I rolled a 7.
I got an 18.
You all look at each other and think you're all about to do the same thing, and who knows if that'll happen or not. Probably
How
not.
about can I put the number 3 out, like the third one in line? You know, 3.
You can do it, but unless someone rolled high enough to get there, you're just be like they don't know what you're saying. So
You rolled
in
fairly
in your
well, Valen.
confusion, you could all aim for whatever you want, but that just means rolling for initiative, and then we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah, I want to just go ahead and try something.
Do it.
I rolled really low for my stag, so you'll probably be able to catch them by surprise, guys. I rolled an 11. So as long as you
Ooh.
don't.
I got a not natural 20.
Oh, initiative.
Yeah, I got 13.
Ugh, I got a 7.
Alright. So it looks like Kep and Saris will get to go before the deer can react. Saris first, of course. And hopefully we'll see if Kep aims at the same one as you. Which one are you going for there, Saris?
I'm gonna go for the stag. Firing at the stag.
Man, that's
What I
where
was
the money's
going
at,
for,
right?
too.
That's the biggest. That's the trophy. If you know anything about hunting, that's the trophy one, right?
Also, probably the most aggressive. So if we shoot it, that thing's probably coming after us anyway. So we got to hit that thing. Here we go. No, get out of here. You're the bad dice. You're in detention.
Actually, get the wrong dice again.
Ugh, it snuck its way back in my dice tray.
It's that.
All right. Yeah, I fire an arrow from my short bow at the stag, and I get a 22.
Oh, that's a definite hit.
Yeah.
That's a real good hit. That's like a deep. I mean, we'll see how much damage it does, but it's a good. Wherever you hit, it was a precise hit. Hopefully, the damage adds up to reflect that.
Okay. And damage. This damage for a ranged weapon is just straight, like you just roll and that's it, right?
Yeah, range is just just the damage of the weapon, unless you have there's
Feats.
bows
Other
that
feats.
have the add strength and there's feats that add strength. But yeah, just a standard bow doesn't.
Cool. That is 5 damage still.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
I feel like I should know that. That gets like asked every single time.
Okay. It'll slowly get asked less and less. That's how
Yep.
it goes. Called learning curve. Kep, you get to go too.
I'm gonna go fire my bow as well.
The same one.
Yeah, the stag.
I'll allow it.
Well, 13.
13's just barely a hit, so I get a reflex.
Oh, wait.
My reflex
Okay,
is
okay.
a 12. Is your reflex total higher than 12?
Reflex total. My reflex is only 3.
I'm sorry, I mean your dexterity. I'm sorry. Your dexterity.
No, it's 11.
Okay, so just barely. So I'll take half damage.
Okay. It's gonna be D4. Yeah, that's 3.
We'll say half of that. I'll still say 2. I'm nice. I'll round 1.5 up.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So you got him. Not as good as Sarah's, but still pretty good. You got it. Before
I did something.
Alvin can do
I
anything,
helped.
the deer react. So they're gonna scatter, as you would think they might.
Mhm.
First they rear up. Let's see if any of them charge towards you. Let's roll my percentage die here. Oh, I rolled high enough. The 3 of them come your way, enough for each of them to get 1 attack, like running past you guys through the bushes. Let's see here then. I'll do.
Like trample us.
Yeah, it's coming at you. Might try to hoof you on the way by.
We are short.
Oh, would we get attacks of opportunity if they're gonna fucking run past us?
Yeah, you'll get attack opportunity. I'll run by.
But first they trample us.
Those
I
hooves,
only got
man.
a 10 versus Saris, which is probably not high enough to beat your AC. It's pretty low.
Nope.
So yep. Got even lower. It's like so they're not even running. They're just running your direction. Maybe they're just like nowhere near. They just run by. But we'll give you another attack when they run by. So that one misses as well on Kep. Whew, drop my dice. Oh, I rolled really bad 3 times in a row, and it's a -3 attack. And that one I got an 8 versus Kep. All of those were too low. Versus Balvin. I'm sorry, 8 versus Balvin. But all 3 that I rolled were too low. So they just run your direction but past you, and the other 2 go the other direction. The stag is bleeding, so with a good survival, you can track the blood trail. But there are 3 running past you now that are not the stag. The stag ran the other direction. So if you want to try and tag one of the ones that come by right now, since you guys have attack opportunity, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a swipe in, I suppose. Might as well. I mean, I've got my bow out. Let's be real. Would I have time to pull out my rapier and like give him a jab?
Maybe with the acrobatics to leap at them might allow it.
Okay, let's do it. Acrobatics. Here we go now. It's a 14.
Yeah, with a 14, I'll let you jump towards one.
Okay.
Not a huge, beautiful jump, but you leap towards one, stab at it. Yeah, swipe at it, something.
All right. Well, for the attack, I got a 19.
That's a hit.
Cool.
You're gonna scratch a dough.
Tickle it.
Tickle, tickle. I have weapon finesse, so that allows me to add my dexterity. So that's 11 damage.
Ooh. Wherever you sliced it, you must have they're largely, and you went underneath it and you gutted it.
Oh, it was just right in the lung. Ugh.
Yeah. You almost loosened its entrails. That one's very weakened after that one swipe from you. Very good, Saris.
Yeah.
Kip,
I'm gonna swipe you too.
do you want to jump at the same one that Saris jumped at, or one of the other 2 that ran by?
I guess the same one he did.
That's fine. They all ran by you guys. That's good. Go for it.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
What?
My bad. I did not do that much damage. I got confused. No, it's not going to affect anything that you did.
Okay.
How much damage?
I actually only did because you only add dexterity in the attack, not in the damage. So that's still 8 damage, but not quite.
Still
what was
pretty
it?
good.
Still pretty good, but not as good.
All right. Still a great cut.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to interrupt you, Kelly. I just had
That's okay.
oh my god moment.
Oh.
Appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
We must be fair.
Right?
To be fair. To be fair.
To
I rolled
be
an
fair.
18's a hit also there, Cup.
What?
And that's melee, so that's weapon damage plus usually strength, but you might have a feat that changes it to something else. I don't know. There are feats that let you do dex damage.
3 damage, sir.
3 damage. Good job. Very weak at this point. So that one's stumbling away after you both have stabbed it. Balvin, This is all happening in the same 6 seconds, but you can leap at the same one also, or one of the ones that ran by.
I mean, absolutely. It's already
Yeah.
almost. I
mean,
got
it's
it.
comboed.
still at the same time, but you can see that everyone's piling on one and do the dog pile on it.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna take my Singhem. I guess that's how you say that. I don't know how to say that weapon,
I
but
think you're saying
it's
it
like
right.
a bladed weapon. And I'm gonna do a little swipe. You know.
Swipey
Yep.
swipe.
And I also have weapon finesse, so I'm going to add.
Likely to hit.
Weapon finesse.
Excuse me.
It's dexterity, right? Yes, dexterity modifier.
There's probably a place like a tip
So,
a mod
I
thing
got
that you could put it for that. It's always something you're gonna use.
21.
21 is a hit.
All right. So 1d4. Let's see.
It's melee, so it's plus strength usually, unless you have something that changes that. But everyone gets strength bonus on melee.
Okay.
Some people get double strength bonus.
I got 3 damage.
Oh man, this thing is so bloodied. It's like crawling at this point. And you guys are like, you all have like a blade in it and cut it. It's like stumbling. The rest are like getting farther and farther away as time passes and you're not going after them. But this one here is not going to get away likely. The stag is, but like I said, it's bleeding, so it might leave a trail you can follow if you want to go after it. This one, those are your attacks of opportunity, and now it's back to Saris's turn again. So right now, Saris, you can probably take it out if you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull the rapier back and go for another plunge into its already beaten up body. Oh god, I thought I had a arm rest there.
Phantom arm rest.
I fell out of my chair. 17.
17's a hit.
All right, and that is 7 damage.
All right. Yes, this thing is unconscious and bleeding. You can let it
Nice.
bleed out, or you can put it out of its misery, but it is not going anywhere.
I mean,
All the rest escape.
let's put it out of its misery.
You can do that. I'll let you guys just coup de grace it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run after the stag.
I kind of want to go after the stag as well.
Hey, you guys can go. So you just want to leave this here, or leave Balvin here with this meat?
I'll leave them
Balvin
to
take this back
do
to the
things.
Tigers, and you guys go after the hunt, or how do you want to handle
I
this?
mean, I will definitely hang out for a minute with and I'll put it out of its misery.
Okay.
you
Yeah.
can also,
I'll join.
while they
Saris,
run
you
off
come
and
with
hunt this
me.
other one, you can spend your time like skinning it, collecting the meat and stuff, and getting ready to take it back to camp, and just meet back here, or try to meet back here if you guys can refine this spot,
Okay.
or try to meet back at camp. That's kind of, you got to plan all that stuff.
Let's meet back at camp.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys will dart off towards the stag.
Don't mean to
Well,
don't mean to
I'll
run
just
off
go
and
with
take the
Balvin
glory
first,
of
just
it.
to clear up what happens with Balvin, and then I'll let you guys wander off and see how that goes. So Balvin, roll me survival to skin and collect all the meat you can. There's
Yeah.
about 350 pounds of meat
That's
here.
what I was about to say. I don't want to leave. I think we should meet back here because we all know where the river is, and where, I mean, I assume, it's a body of water.
The ocean, the ocean's over there near the hole. You know where the edge of the forest is. I mean, it'll take a roll to find anything because you guys aren't that familiar with this place
We
yet.
can meet. I mean, we can meet back
feel like you
here.
can roll a good enough survival.
Yeah,
or
because
career or
we'll be able
something
to
in
carry
place.
more meat.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
Alright, so
Yeah. Go ahead and start
Take
getting
here and
things
start
prepared here.
skinning and stuff, and they'll meet you back here.
All right.
Sounds
BRB.
Or I could stay here and do all the skinning or that. But what I was thinking is we can go get our battle cats and just bring them to it, and they can just feed off of it.
Oh, that's actually like a really good. That's a really good
And
idea.
then I don't have to do anything.
Yeah,
But
you just
I don't-
well, do you want to go solo to get the battle cats and bring them back while they go hunt the stag, or do you want to all get the battle cats and then try to track the stag later?
I'll go solo.
You did get a natural
Track
20.
the better.
Yeah, and I'll mark my way all the way to the battle cats, so that way I can find my way back to it.
Alright. We'll talk about how you do that stuff. So we'll go and start rolling that while you guys are. So meanwhile, Saris and Kep are tracking a stag. You're staying back. It's gonna take you a while to do this cleaning and stuff. So roll your survival. That's gonna take a couple hours.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna clean it. I'm just gonna let them eat it.
Looks like you're bringing it
Just
back.
get
so
it.
Go ahead and leave right now.
Mhm.
Right? Oh yeah. So you
Walking
start
the
while they
cats.
head towards the stag. You head towards camp. How would you like to mark your path? Using breadcrumbs, rocks, tying a ribbon around a tree?
First of all, can I put it out of its misery real quick?
Yeah, you guys already did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I allow that to happen. Yeah, it's coup de grace.
Let's see. I swear to God, this.
Say coup de grace.
Can I
Coup de
take my
Gracie.
grappling hook and like make like X's in the trees?
Yeah, or you
lines?
can use your knife. You use any kind of, if you have anything on you. If you have a dagger, any kind of blade, you can make X's in the trees. Try to mark your path. I'll allow that.
Okay. Well, that's what I do.
Okay, you can mark some trees. Roll survival to try, or geography or something to try and find where the tigers are.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, you're going to find the stag, so you don't have to worry about it. But you might get. Hopefully, Kep is not getting lost. But Kep might lose you. So.
All right. Well, I only rolled a 5 in geography. Could I do more of survival to go find them?
That works also. Yep. To find your old path. That's more like tracking.
I got a 20.
All right. Yeah.
Natural.
Natural 20. I'll let you find. So at
Good
first
job.
you kind of struggle. You get lost a little bit first, and you like find the place where like, oh, we broke that twig. All right, then you kind of find your bearings. With a natural 20, I'll let you find your way all the way back to the tigers. Now there are 3 of them. They aren't tame yet. They are larger than you, and they are hungry and active at this point. So it might be fun wrangling them. And now to make this really fun, we're going to cut back and forth. That'll be what have you done for that period of time. And then we'll see what you guys have done for that amount of time. Sarah's rolled a 1 survival, so you're going to get lost. Kept roll
Rolling
whatever you
survival?
roll during that period of time, and then we'll discuss how what happens.
I got 11.
All right, so you guys are moving through the tall grass, and you turn around, and all of a sudden you realize that Saris is gone. You're not completely lost, but you've sort of lost the trail. I mean, it's a large animal. Like you can see that the antlers are moving farther and farther away. Like it's torn through some of the tall grass, but it leaps. So it's not like you guys are making a straight path of the tall grass, and like it's bending as you guys move through it. But this large stag is like leaping over the grass, so it's harder to follow its trail. You'll find some blood here or there. But it's getting farther away. You'll see that, Kevin. You're watching. You're just trying to keep an eye on its horns or on its antlers as they go smaller and smaller as it leaps away. It's much faster than you guys with your tiny legs. And then you turn around and you realize that Saris is gone. So you can pursue the stag, which is getting farther and farther away, faster and faster, or relocate your ally.
I'm gonna pursue the stag. About how many feet away would it be?
Let's see what
Can I do, like,
its speed is
lullaby?
50 feet and yours is 20. So every round that you guys spent some time before you chased it, so it's probably already 80 or so feet away from you.
Mm.
See how far I have to be to do this.
Oh, okay.
100 feet?
It's less than that right now. It's just, if you do it immediately, you'll catch it before it gets out of range.
Can I try to do lullaby?
Ooh.
Make
Classic
subject
go-to.
drowsy.
You can do that once to every subject every 24 hours, right? You haven't done this guy yet, so go for it. I get a will save. Is that how it goes? You do a perform? I feel like that's what it was. You perform and I roll against it.
Concentration one, living and yeah, will save. Minus
don't know.
5 penalty on perception checks and -2 on will against sleep effects.
I rolled super low, so since my will's really high, it's not gonna work. I got a 7 will. There's no way that you're gonna do worse than that. Roll your if it's a perform you have to do it, maybe, but I really doubt it. You'd have to roll pretty bad if it is a roll. If it's based on just a static number, like charisma or something, then I've already lost. So yeah, sleepy.
Sleep.
I didn't roll a natural 1, so he's not gonna fall asleep like the tiger did, but he'll sort of like slow down and be sort of distracted. I'll tell you what, I'll half his speed because of that. I'll say you slow him down. So now he's going 25, so it's still a little bit faster than you, and it's already a little ahead, but I'll let it slow him down, so he's not going to get as much farther ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna pursue.
All right, you do that. That'll move you 20 feet, and
Ooh,
so
and
it'll be...
then I'm gonna take out my short bow.
All right, so now he's 60 feet ahead. I'll let you pull out your bow as a swift. You can't fire it yet because you've already done a standard, but
Right.
yeah, you'll be 60 feet away right now until it moves. And it can only move 25 feet per turn. Saris, meanwhile, you got lost in the grass.
Ah!
Now you can roll perception, maybe also see the antlers, and while you can't see Kep anymore, you don't know where you are, you can
possibly spot that.
I would definitely like to look around. I realize I'm lost as fuck, so I need to get some bearings.
Yeah, turn around, Kev's not there.
There's no sign of blood anywhere.
It's hard because like the grass is like just as tall as you guys are. Like
Right. That
Maybe
perception
football
check
grass.
is a 13.
All right, that's not great, but you can see the movement. I mean, you obviously went the wrong direction, so you see the stag going that way. You can assume Kep is following it better than you. You can head that direction also.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna
But you're 80
bolt.
feet away from it right now, so yeah, you can bolt.
Charging in.
Yep. You run that way as fast as possible. Meanwhile, back at the camp,
I'll be right back, man.
Balvin, you got 3 rambunctious tigers tied up to a tree. How do you want to handling 3 rambunctious tigers tied up to a tree?
Well, I think. Hey, since they're taking a break, I gotta take a quick break too.
That's fine.
Can we do that?
Tea break.
Yes, exactly.
Now I have to figure out how to entertain an audience. I don't know what to do. What I'll do. Every white guy does. I'll pull out the guitar while I'm drunk. Every audience loves that. Interlude music. This is this. Like we used to have in old movies. It's just like, let's do this. Like we'll run some footage of some waterfalls or something. Intermission. It's time to go to the concession stand and get some snacks.
After the cats go off to look at keyboards.
Snack break. You gotta go to the lobby, get yourself a snack. Now's a really good time to get a snack, take a pee break. You're only human, you know?
Are we?
Enjoy this intermission music.
Yes, nice and chill.
What you got there to eat, Kel?
Some bread.
Bread.
Yum.
I'm a fan of bread. I'm not gonna lie. If bread would sponsor us, that'd be great. I could use some free bread. My bread budget's through the roof. Lately, I've got addicted to this really expensive bread. Because it just makes the sandwiches so much better.
Is it really that expensive?
It's like $3 more than the cheap loaves, but it is like way better. Like it just makes the sandwiches feel more wholesome and tasty.
What kind is it?
Changes the whole dynamic. Killer Dave's, who's used to be a murderer, or something. No, maybe not a murderer. He was in jail for some crimes. Probably not.
What do you make? Some damn good bread.
Damn good bread. Killer Dave's bread. Killer Dave, if you're out there, send me some free bread. This has been
Don't kill
Oh,
us.
okay. I know what you're talking about now.
CES bread, dude. It's so good. It's like deli bread.
I do
Do
like
you
seeds
kill
in
people
my
with
bread.
poisonous bread?
Oh no.
No, I think his crimes were. Well, I think his family owned a bread empire, and then he did crimes and got out of jail, and then started his own bread. I don't know. Google it, guys. Figure it out yourself.
It's out
And
there.
send us free bread if you hear this, Killer Dave.
Free bread.
I'll have to remember to make a killer. If you send us free bread, I'll make a Killer Dave NPC in the game.
Oh man, I want to meet Killer Dave.
He'll
Or
be
probably
a farm
not.
killer who makes bread.
It'll just be him.
Yeah. This would be a really good place to buy the best bread in the world. And it'd be a product placement in our game. It'd be even better. Keep sending me free bread. This bread's damn expensive. All right, back to our fake lives. Balvin.
Uncover your camera.
Oh yeah. I'm back from intermission song. How you tackle these kitties?
Alrighty.
Now
So,
they're kittens, but they are tiger sized because as adults
Yeah.
they're horse sized. So they're as big as you already. And there's 3 of them. You've walked large dogs, I'm sure. You've handled large animals. It can be a task handling 3 things that are larger than you.
well, if I recall correctly, we did have them on some sort of chain
They're on
ropes.
Roped. Yeah, they're roped to a tree.
Yes.
About 10 feet of rope. So they don't have a lot of moving room. At this point, they might have even gotten tangled or frayed some of the ropes by gnawing on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your ropes aren't long for this world for sure. They're not the best way to contain them. But yeah.
Man, I'd really hate to lose them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're working on it. We'll figure something out.
One really good handled animal could solve all your problems, but one really bad one could just make your problems increase. So You tell me what you want to roll to try to do this, so we can see what happens.
Well, first, let me make the thing that I have in mind. I'm going to take, out of curiosity, the torches we have, like, how long is the...
You made your cat toy thing last time.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, you've got that one from before. You might need to attach a new bait on it. I think the bait probably got eaten or isn't great anymore. So
Okay.
if you want to use another ration or some other meat for that you've got,
Yeah, it'll have to be ration.
you try to lead them on. Now, of
Yeah.
course, you have to do it from in front of them, so that kind of puts you in danger. It's not like you're riding on their backs and holding it in front, unless you want to try to handle an animal and ride, which could be tricky.
Mhm.
Otherwise, be in front of them. Hopefully they look at the toy and not you for food.
All right.
You can try and lead them with a handle animal.
How about before I untake them off the tree,
Mhm.
I'm going to put some of the trail rations on the ground in front of them, but not where they can reach it yet.
Like just out of reach, so like they're already smelling it and reaching for it.
Yeah, but like make a line like where we're gonna head.
Mhm.
And when I get them off the tree, I'll hold on to the ropes and let them do that, and maybe put it in front of them.
So you
My
wanna do like a
trap.
Hansel and Gretel fish trail or something. Just like dried meat, ET Reese's Pieces. You want to like go this way.
Ooh,
what you're
he's
saying?
candy.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna have the cat toy.
James Woods.
It's probably not long enough to go in front of them, is it? From if I'm behind them with the rope.
Yeah, it's like a foot. Yeah. So you couldn't even reach for their whole body. Yeah, you'd
That's fine.
be dangerous. You can do this to sort of distract them while you untie the ropes from the trees. Like I said, they're a little
Definitely.
afraid, a little worn at this point from them fucking with them. But
Yeah, I'm gonna let them salivate over the food they see, and I'm gonna untie them from the tree.
roll me a handle animal to see if that's enough to distract them from you untying them.
You got this. You got this, Balvin.
Natural 20.
Hey!
I'm gonna because it's a natural 20, I'm going to say this. We talked about this whole plan we talked about it. You're going to be able to untie them, lead them at least a short way away. So they get like 20, 30 feet. You didn't put a whole line of snacks all the way back to the stag, of course. You didn't have to set up a whole trail. But you got them off the tree, and you're now leading them. They're sniffing around. They're entertained. They're eating something else. They're not thinking about eating you, which is good. A natural 20, like they seem comfortable around you. You're good with animals, obviously. So
3.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
yeah. It's also great because it's like great for your character, great for you who you are as a human. Obviously, you're great with animals. So this is just playing through into the imaginary world, which I also love. So yeah, you handle those animals just right. You can start leading that way. You're not gonna make it all the way back yet, but you're gonna start
Right.
walking them back, and they are in front of you like dogs on a leash. You are like dogwalker.com.
Oh, nice.
You've been hired for the weekend to walk these 3 giant cats.
Now-
Good job currently.
Yep, I'm gonna start throwing the treats in front of them now too,
All right.
since I no longer have a
Right,
trail.
All right. By the end of this might empty out your rations again. I don't remember last time I refilled your rations, but this is probably going to clean you out if you do this all the way to the stag.
That's
And then,
fine.
of course, they're going to be full by the time you get to the meat. But yeah, it'll be enough to entertain them and keep them going that direction. Meanwhile, we've got our friends tracking the stag.
I'm gonna continue just running. Maybe I'm in hopes to really catch up with Kep.
Yeah, roll perception or something. Try and find Kep. Anything really, whatever you got, you can find Kep with. Yell out. You can even yell to try to get Kep to respond.
I'll do a perception and then I'll shout. Ouch. Let's see. That's 16.
Excuse me.
For my perception. Can I get a bearing on where Kep might be?
That was a lame bird.
Yeah, Kep, roll a stealth. I know it's not an on-purpose stealth, but just to see how hidden you are in the grass. I know you're not trying to hide, but just so I know if he sees you or not.
I got a 12.
You rolled a 13?
16.
6. Oh yeah, that's higher than. Yeah, you can spot
Okay.
where Kep is now. You've sort of regained your bearings. You see where Kep is. You see the stag.
Okay, I'm gonna then
Right
if I see
there.
this if I see the stag, I'm charging the stag.
Yeah, it is still 80. It's 85 feet away now. You ran so it's 65 feet away at this point, but you can charge towards it.
65 feet? It's just
Mhm.
outside of my range.
Barely.
okay.
It is moving slower because it got lullabied, but it's still 65 at
Oh
this
yeah.
point.
Okay. Well, that's all I can really that's I want to get within range to it.
You are
That's my
closer, and you didn't
big
refine
goal.
Kep, so it's still a success. I think.
Oh yeah.
And Kep, you're now within 45 feet of it if you do something on this turn. And that'll include your. That's if you move to keep up with this. I already have. I mean, accounting for you moving. But that's how close you are this turn. Just
You said
keep up.
65 feet? I'm sorry.
45.
Oh,
if
that's for
move.
you. 45.
Yeah, 65 and 45 for you if you move this turn. 'Cause
45.
you slowed it down, and you were right behind it.
So I can't move and shoot. I could just.
I think you might have to take a feat to do that well. You can. I'll let you move and shoot. You just might take a minus if you're. I'm okay with that. It's easier to shoot and then move, and you're constantly moving. But if you're not proficient enough to do it, you can do it with them. I'll say -2. I'll even be nice. Because you're pretty close to
I'll
it.
try that then. Then I'll just stick with
Got pretty low AC. I think you can still hit it.
No, I got a 7.
Oh, miss. You tried though. It's hard running. It's tricky.
Yeah, running hard.
Like doing a drive-by. Running is hard. Let's roll this another minute because you guys got stuff going on. So we'll go to Aceris again for a second. We'll give you guys. This is only 12 seconds, and I gave. I know it seems it's different because battle slows things down, but Balvin did have time to walk back, walk towards, and you guys have only seconds here or there. So I'll give you guys another round or two to keep time consecutive.
Can I get within 60 feet of it? On this?
It's continuing to move, and it was 6, so it's 85. You move 20. You're exactly 65 again.
Ah! Alright, well, damn. Yeah, I can't, I'm not gonna be able to...
5 feet more than you every turn, so it's gonna get slowly 5 feet farther away every turn.
Hold on. My speed actually, I think is... Hold on. That's determined by your race, right? I want to double check this.
Oh, yours might be higher than everybody else's.
It says 30.
Oh, and you might be able to catch it then.
I'm gonna double check.
I'll slow it down.
It should be right, but
I thought you were all shorties with a 20 feet speed.
I'm like on the tall side of short.
You said that I think, Juwan was Kitsune. Yours was 30 foot move speed, right?
30 feet.
Yes, that sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right. Is it right?
It is.
Yeah. So I agree with if everyone says it's right. Liz said it was. You said
Cool.
it was. I trust
So I
both
should
of
be
you.
able. So I should be able to
trust
break
both you
that.
way more than I trust drunk myself. Yeah.
Damn.
You won't catch up with this turn, but you will. Oh, you'll be able to get within 60 feet of it though, because
Nice.
that's enough to get you in there.
Yeah,
It's
I would
5 feet more, so.
like to charge up toward it and fire my bow at it. Natural 20. Fuck yeah!
He walked away.
Oh, I've missed my celebration.
I celebrated for you.
Yeah, I
Touchdown
saw you.
dance. Touchdown dance. You
Woo!
said natural 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, well then do that. Double or triple depending on your weapon. Double or triple damage, depending on what you have.
The short bow is
Times 2
triple damage.
Times 3 crit, and then roll
Yeah.
3 whatever D it is.
Oh, that was a 2. It got knocked. That is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
Enough to knock it unconscious. Good shot.
Yes! Alright.
Take it down. It's already weakened from before. So you take down the stag, it goes down. Thud. Now you can still walk up and coup de grace, put it out of its misery. Kep, you can also catch up to it as well. You
Yeah,
guys want to leave it alive, kill it?
let's leave it alive.
Alright. It's gonna
Tie it
bleed
up.
out slowly. I'll say it's bleeding slowly, so
Can I
maybe
do
with
a heal
survival
check?
or knowledge nature, you can figure out how much time you have until it actually just dies.
Yeah. That'll be our little offering for the shadow people tonight, so we can stay on their land for a little while.
Knowledge.
You mean big offering?
Oh, yeah, well, you know what I mean.
I got 14.
Alright. So
It's big.
with that, you're not able to tell a whole lot, but judging by its wounds, you have probably 2 hours before it comes to and tries to slog off slowly, or 2 hours till it starts to succumbing to its wounds, and from that you probably have 10-12 hours till it's really, really dead if it just keeps bleeding out.
Well, I mean,
Depends if it bounces back or not.
let's tie it up and start dragging it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have some extra rope?
I do. We cut up some rope, but you start with 50 feet, right?
Yeah,
We
you
all cut off
cut
10 feet, so I got
3,
40 feet.
10 foot.
Yeah, 40.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even gonna break this piece of rope. Then I'm just gonna tie up its hooves and like just
Yeah,
sort of
roll me
use that as the
survival check
lead
to
to
tie it
drive
up
it
good.
to drag it back.
It's 350 pounds, so it might take all three of you to drag. Or well, I guess there's only two of you here now, but we'll see. We'll see your strength if you can handle it.
I got a 15.
That's pretty good knots. Not perfect, but good enough to hold it. It's unconscious, so.
Yeah.
You want to see if you and Kep can roll strength checks to see if you can even move 350 pounds?
Let's see. Let's give it a shot, Kep. I mean, you look ripped.
Oh no. 7.
Oh.
I got a 12.
Yeah. You guys are sort of you can't move it, and you sort of like nudge it with that. That's not. It's not moving. It's gonna, like doing this is gonna take a long time. You realize this is not conducive to what you guys need.
Let's just tie this up to the tree, and then let's go find Balvin.
Roll me another survival check to tie the other end of the rope to a tree, so if it wakes up, it's just stuck there, all tied up. And its feet are tied too, so it's not gonna be able to move very much.
That is a 10.
I want to go behind him and make sure his knots are tight.
Good move. Good move.
Double check my
I got
nuts.
18.
Nice.
Yeah, you tighten his knots. You double tug them. So yeah, this thing's tied up. And you guys will go looking for Balvin.
Yeah. Let's
Alright.
I'm gonna take out my. Oh shit. I don't have anything
All
really
three
good
of
to
you roll
use.
survival checks, see if you can refine that spot. If everyone succeeds their survival check, you can all refine each other.
Okay.
Around the, yeah.
I got another 18.
Balvin will probably be there already with the cats eating whenever you guys arrive.
12.
18.
Yeah, Balvin, you'll just be there waiting. I'll still let you find it. It probably took you a while to find it, but just because of the way time works, you can get there, and everyone else can arrive. You can all be there. It's fine. Everyone rolled higher than 10, so no one failed. You're all there. You can see the cats are eating something. Did you want to retie the cats up once they were here eating, Balvin?
Yeah.
Not a
Good
bad
roll.
plan. I'm gonna let them literally just eat this whole thing.
Yeah.
Do you want a survival check to 3 times the time up before your friends arrive, and then we'll from there they
Yeah.
can arrive.
All right.
As long as your 3 survival checks are good.
I got 17.
Good knot. 2 more.
Oh, 6
Oh, loose. That's a loose one, but you don't know.
and 15.
15. Now, I'm a nice DM, so if you want a perception check them to double check them to see if they're good, you can roll a perception check right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Make
take
sure.
another glance.
Yeah.
All right.
Double check your knots. Never hurts to double check your knots.
Alright. Don't want to lose the kiddos.
All right, and then I rolled an 8 to tighten the one I saw that was loose.
Well, that's 8 perception,
oh,
right? Was that what your perception was?
that was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 was my perception.
Okay, that's good enough to see that you need to fix one. So now you can roll to fix one.
Okay. So that's a 16.
All right, so you fixed it at that level. So they're all pretty good knots now, and so now everything's tied up. They're eating. They're preoccupied. You're sitting there. Your friends re-arrive. They haven't brought any meat with them, but they seem pleased with themselves when they arrive.
Balvin, we got it.
Great. Where is it?
We know.
Oh,
Yeah, we're too little. We need your help.
it was a big one.
It was big.
I got little hands.
Oh, you think with 3 of us we're gonna be able to?
I think so. I think with our power combined, we can
Okay.
I like it.
bring that thing
Now,
in.
while you guys are here, how about roll me a handle animal since you guys just fed these things again to see if you can get credit for feeding him.
Yeah, I would like to
Yeah.
try to spend a little time
At least let them associate
with my
you
friend. Yeah,
There you go.
exactly.
That could be good or bad. They associate.
Right?
18. Come on then, 18s. You guys got the natural 20s. I got 18s.
I got a 7.
13.
All right, so right now it looks like Saris, your cat's like you go to pet it while it's eating, it's like bites at you because it's like busy eating. But anyone that rolled higher than 15 or so can get in there and like give the cats a nice nudge while they're eating, and they don't like bite at you or anything.
I
So you
scratched,
feel like
I
you feel like
scratched
you're
their butt
bonding.
above the tail.
you haven't taught them any tricks or anything, but you feel like you're creating a good mood.
I just got growled at
except-
and was like,
except
okay,
Saris.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Scratched
mean,
above
Some
the
cats are
tail,
just
that's what
spicier than
happened.
others. Some
I
cats
hadn't-
are attitudes.
really intended on messing with them while they were eating.
His
Yeah,
attitude
like-
is
That's a
fiery.
smart
You
thing
don't have to
anyway.
pet them. I just want to get a general idea of how much they like you and stuff in this period of time. This is more about
This is like them finished eating and kind of laying over by the side with their full bellies.
Yeah.
Just if they tolerate your presence more than
Yeah.
anything else.
They
Just
don't
try
really.
to- Just if they like you currently.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Bless you, child.
Yeah, and then you guys can go off to find that stag that's tied up.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We could drag it back. We left it tied up unconscious. So maybe this will buy us some good graces with the.
You can have someone lead you and let
the
that one
locals.
person roll survival check, or you can all three roll survivals to go find it, whatever you guys want to do again.
Can I, since one of my little spells is detect north, can I, like,
Oh.
use that to, and the knowledge that I have of coming back here?
It'll be
figure
easier.
out where-
It'll be easier if you get your bearings and you always know which way north is.
Yeah.
But since this thing is not directly north, it can't lead you
Okay.
directly to it. But it can help you get your bearings. Like you're less likely to get lost. That's one of the good things of having Desmond as a god. You're less likely to get lost no matter what, because you always can be like, I know where north is, as long as it's nighttime. But as far as finding where the stag is exactly, it doesn't exactly aid that.
So can we
I can't tell
refollow?
if it's like, if it landed east of us or anything like that. Just because I know where north is.
If you roll
Like,
The-
knowledge.
the knowledge of knowing where north is can
Geography.
help find yourself or find it. But yeah, you need to roll knowledge, geography, history,
Yeah, that's what I'm
anything
trying to get at.
survival. Any one of those will help you like retrace your steps and find where it was. It doesn't have to be survival. Anything that will help you find it is fine.
I got
That
natural
knowledge just
20.
helps you always know where north is.
Oh.
What was it?
Natural 20.
Oh yeah, Kep has no problem. So if you guys want to follow Kep, you guys can get there.
Yeah, I trust
Following.
Cap.
Yeah, rather than risk rolling a natural
I
one.
mean, I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you guys follow Kep. Kep's like this way.
I got lost on my way out there, so I wouldn't
Kep's very
trust
sure
my.
of Kep's self. So you guys get all the way to the others, the stag, who's
The
tied
whole
up.
time I'm
And
like singing.
it has not been 2 hours, so it's still unconscious.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna untie it from the tree and I'll grab a part of the rope. Let's get this thing back to.
It's gonna tug of war it.
Yeah. Let's,
I can grab one of the antlers.
there you
Or you
go.
can push.
Yeah.
Like two of you
I
can pull.
push it on the butt.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to
Two of
roll.
you can push. One of you can pull. However you want to do it. Put the stag in neutral.
Are you guys pulling or pushing?
We got to jump
I'm
start it.
pulling.
I'm
Pull.
I'm pulling.
Everybody roll strength checks to see whichever one you're doing, if it's enough.
No, 9. I'm so bad at pulling.
So what?
I had a 5.
So as they're pulling, I'm just gonna say, I'm like, the next time they glance at the stag, I'm actually laying on top of it.
No wonder it won't move.
Right.
So far, you guys are
I
having
wanted to wait to see.
no.
I think it's just because my hands are sweaty. I
Yeah.
wiped them off.
Yeah.
What?
Get down, help us
Jump.
push.
All right, I jump off.
I'm gonna spit on my hands and give it
I only
another.
got an 8.
Okay.
But you
Here
guys
we
roll
go.
again with Kep's help this time.
There we go. That's a 12 this time. That's a little better.
Ooh, I got a 19. Or
There we
it's
go.
17, sorry.
All right, luckily all three of you together this time, that is enough to drag it. So
Ugh.
it's not easy, but all three of you together pulling. We'll say you can move half your speed, but so we'll at the lowest speed, so 10 feet per turn. So you guys are not moving fast, but you can drag it back towards the tigers, back towards your camp, wherever you want to drag it to. You can drag it now.
Let's
Just-
drag it. Let's drag it to
Away
the
from
camp.
tigers.
Let's drag it to the camp, and then we'll go get the tigers.
Yeah, we don't want to
Alright.
put it near the tigers, because they'll try to eat it again. Or
So about halfway to the camp, you guys encounter like a fallen log that blocks your path, and while you guys are dragging it just fine, dragging it over a log seems a bit much. You
Is there
can
no
go
way we
around,
can-
but that's just gonna, just take longer, which is fine. If you guys want to take longer and go around, that's fine. Let's want to try and find a way to get it over the log.
Can we get some other logs?
You want to like
Hmm.
lever it out of the way?
That's
Simple
what I was
machine it?
thinking. Yeah.
Get a big branch.
Yeah, try to like
Launch it
pop
over
it
the
up
log.
and.
how much more time in the day do we
maybe
have?
to figure out how to make the kind of pulley you need to do that or something.
Oh, well, like maybe just like find a stone, put it up underneath the
like a
tree,
seesaw.
and
Yeah.
get a stick and like try to like lever it up and pop it. I
Yeah.
think that's what Courtney was saying.
Yeah, that's exactly
get
where I
that
was.
seesaw. Yeah,
Try to
knowledge
lever it up.
engineering to build something like that really quick if you want to save yourself a trip around this fallen tree.
Just curious. What time of day is it?
Late afternoon, maybe like what you would consider dinner time, probably by the time you guys have done all this.
Did you roll knowledge engineering?
I can. I'm not going to be much help.
Try me either.
I wonder if those little shadow people can help us move this thing.
I
Together.
got a,
Too far.
I
We're
got
gonna do
a,
it together.
I got a not natural 1.
I got a 21.
I got 13.
I mean, sounds like Kep with a 21. You can help rig something to get over the log, but it sounds like you also had the better idea. Maybe that's what that number was. That if you wait until the shadow
Yeah.
people come, you get their help. I'll let you guys lob it over the log also. But I think
Okay.
in your mind, you're like, what if we just wait? This is for the shadow guys. What if we get them to help us carry it? Since
It's close
Right.
enough. I mean, we were.
This is
Why I
taking-
got time.
it's moving so slow. Yeah, it's taking a long portion of your day already. You guys are probably already exhausted. You're worried about your tigers.
Let's just tie it up right here, and we can
Yeah,
lead the shadow people back here. Yeah, great,
Yeah,
great
it seems you
idea,
guys
Cap.
moving, it was taking
Good
a long time.
Well,
Maybe
someone
one
should
person stay to protect it.
Yeah, and then 2 other people go get the battle cats.
All right, I'm
I'm
gonna
not
roll
very
first
strong,
save
so
for
it's probably not best I do it.
You're what?
I'm not strong or anything, so it's best
Yeah.
I probably not protect it.
I mean, I guess I'll stay back. That's fine. I can watch
So
over
yours
it.
stays with the stag, and the
Yeah.
rest of you go to the cats
Sure.
or to the hole. Where are the other 2 of you going?
Oh, take good care of Chester for me. I
Being
got
easy,
Courtney.
being cheesy.
The cats have eaten correct.
You're muted, Courtney,
Um,
but I can see you laughing.
Well, they have the other doe that you guys killed. They ate that. So they're doing okay today. They're fed for the day probably.
Okay.
They had 350 pounds of meat to eat.
Chester.
Okay, let's go swing by the hole and see.
Or at least the edge of the forest near the hole, so you can
Yeah.
catch them when they leave the hole.
Right.
What's going on, Cap?
You want to go back near the hole, see if we can catch the shadow peoples? The shadow peeps?
That's not a bad idea.
Or did you want to swing by the cats first?
That
About
might
how much time will it take to get to the edge of the fort or by the
I don't
hole?
Now that you're not dragging stuff, less.
I really don't want them to know about our battle cats, to be honest. And I don't want Sarah sitting there guarding this thing all night, so we should probably go to the hole.
Okay.
You can reach the hole by about the same time last night that the shadow people came out. So a little bit before midnight by the time you get out there.
Okay.
If you had watches, it'd be 11, but you don't. So it'd be dark, late.
Uh-oh.
All right.
The
Let's go to
witching
that
hour.
hole. We
And
go
you
to
guys
the
hang out
hole.
near the hole. Yeah, around this hour that you guys get there, they come out. I mean, even if you got there a little bit earlier, you wait until that hour and they come
Yeah,
out.
I'm looking for the glowing eyes.
Yeah. Once again, shadows will emerge. A handful of people. A different group this time, and only 4 of them. But similar,
like,
they will appear and be startled at the fact that you're near this hole.
I'm scatting the whole time while
yeah.
waiting. Just get scared.
But
You leave
they'll converse with you and realize that you're the people that some other of their townsfolk had spoken to yesterday. And you guys have a proposal or an offering or something? Is that what's going on?
We're offering you a stag if you follow us.
Yeah.
And
And
help
is
us
this
bring
a
it back.
gift from you, a gift from them? What's the arrangement? What is their motivation here, I guess?
This is a gift from
I mean,
us and
yeah, could it not be from both? But do we really need this
Yeah.
pit thing to know that we're here? But I guess it already knows that we're here, huh?
yeah, they've heard of us, I'm sure. They were mad that we were throwing stuff down into the pit.
Well, we have something live, so this will hopefully put us in his good graces.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
All of you. It's from the 3 of you and these shadow people. Like,
We
and
did
the
it
shadow
together.
people. Yes, we all did it together. As long as you get to it before it dies, it doesn't have much longer now. We gotta hurry up and get it and bring it back. So no pit stops or anything on the way. Go grab it, bring it back to the hole. And then it's from everyone.
Right.
You can tell
This
them
thing-
that.
And it has been bleeding out. It did not wake up in this period of time, but it has been bleeding out, so it's gotten weaker.
It's still not totally dead, but you guys probably only have 3 or so hours to get it back to the hole. Let you guys bring the shadow people back to Balvin. No problemo.
To Saris.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
like, I'm sitting on
Saris,
that
Saris.
log,
Sorry, I
dangling
forgot
my
who's
feet.
behind. Yeah, you'll take it back to Saris. Balvin and Kep will take it back to Saris. With the shadow people in tow. They seem okay with this proposal, even without a diplomacy. They are subservient, and it makes their job easier. It seems like, just like last night, these guys feel some sort of onus to their lord, but what they're doing is an arduous labor, and so you're saving them work, basically.
Mhm.
So if you can bring them to some live meat, and all they can do is drag it home, and they don't have to do anything, you're
Right.
helping them out. So even
Makes
without
sense.
a high diplomacy, they were totally into this idea.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Lemon
Yeah, right.
squeezy.
Yeah, and they'll help
Less
you
work
drag
for
this
you.
thing. It's bleeding out. You'll see like dragging a trail of blood as you do it. It's getting weaker. You see it like losing the spark of life.
Oh, can I
Oh.
try to like stop its bleeding real quick? Maybe.
Yeah, with a heal check.
Can I do
Yeah.
a prayer for it too?
Yeah, always.
Oh, I got a natural 1.
You don't have any
Yikes.
supplies. You want to heal a deer. Yeah, it's got so many. You cut it in so many different places. You got
There's
it.
just
pretty good,
blood
too.
everywhere.
Yeah, like
Feel
you cut
bad
its
for
like
this
stomach
deer.
open.
Poor
so
Oh,
thing.
let's hurry up and get it in the hole.
big wound. Like guts are hanging out as you drag it. But yeah, if you guys don't have anything else, you can still, with all together, with this many people, drag it pretty easily
Yeah.
now.
Let's get it
Uh,
there.
Pray for Desna to watch over its soul.
A short
You
distance.
know, doesn't watch over your tigers too.
Yeah, my
'Cause I will-
tigers.
That's where your
My
problem.
tiger and my friend's tigers.
Uh-oh.
Give me a
Uh-oh.
prayer. I rolled really high, so let's see if your prayer goes well to negate my really high roll just now.
I had a prayer. I had to roll religion.
Religion or diplomacy, either one works in a prayer. Religion is saying the right. Religion is like knowing the right things to say because you're religious practice, and diplomacy is just saying the right thing because you're diplomatic as hell. But anyway.
Do diplomacy then.
You are reaching out to your god.
Oh
Which is best.
no.
Ah!
Natural 1.
Oh God.
Well, that adds it up. You
Can
guys
my-
don't know it yet, but your tigers have escaped once again.
Ah.
They finished their meal. They finished their meal. Their ropes were frayed, and they were able to tear them, and they've wandered off. So now the ropes are. We'll say half.
Can
It'll be nice. It's like 5. There'll be 5-foot rope on the tree, 5-foot rope on the tigers, and they've wandered off. You don't know this yet.
an
But you
anti-hero
can
point
snag
do
back to
something
the hole.
against that?
You have a hero point. And
I have an anti-hero point. Is there some way
I
that
would
can
allow
help?
that. I would allow an anti-hero point to
Yes.
Yes.
from breaking or something.
Yes, I would like to use
Right.
the anti-hero point to prevent that from happening.
Describe what we want like the tigers to get tired after they eat or something and maybe take a nap.
Yeah, they got the itis. That was
Okay.
a lot of deer meat, and they just
Look at that,
gorged
no itis.
themselves on it.
Yeah.
I
I'll
felt like
agree.
they'd be sleeping too.
So much deer meat that they'll pass out. Their ropes will still be frayed, but they will not escape because you used an anti-hero point. They will just be in a cuddle puddle,
Yeah,
asleep
you know
on the.
how you're really hungry and then you eat a bunch of food, you're
So
like
much.
comatose.
Yeah.
Our
Thanks,
cats do
man.
that every day.
The does have tryptophan. Whatever it is, they pass. So you're good. They will not escape because you used the anti-hero point. That's what these anti-hero points are for. It's change things I say into things you want me to say.
That's a clutch
Um,
moment right there. Couldn't
you did it.
Yeah.
And
Oof.
meanwhile, you guys will be able to drag this thing back to the pit. How much rope was on that thing?
That was like the rest of my rope.
It was 40
40
and
feet.
his
Mhm,
40, so
mhm.
80 feet.
Oh, you
I
tied
don't
them
do. I don't think we needed 2 ropes for it.
Oh, I thought we did like the back legs with one piece of rope and the front legs with
I mean, you can
another.
tie them together. Tie the back legs to the front legs.
But
all
once you
one
reach the
piece.
hole, that becomes the problem.
Oh.
The shadow people can lower themselves down and carry it themselves. If you guys want to allow that, or if you want to lower it down, but I mean, depending on how you want the offering to look, I guess.
I do kind of want my rope back.
want my
So
rope back as
if
well.
they could, I mean, I really, honestly, you can
You
take
can
it.
untie if you want to untie your rope.
take it.
Let them lower it down. That seems to be fine.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I'm gonna undo my
All right,
rope.
They'll
put it
lower
back
it
in my
down,
bag.
and then they'll turn into shadows and drape it down. It'll, you know, it goes in the hole, and you lose sight of it. You don't see what's happening, but in their world, it feather falls down as they are in shadow form until they solidify on the ground again as the shadow people they are, using their shadow walking ability, transversing the worlds delicately. Unfortunately, that's not an ability that you have. You have to transverse them rather brutally. You're at the top of this hole looking down. You can't see anything. It's pitch dark. They went down the hole with your stag.
I'm good.
You
I'm
want
out.
Credit for this?
Mm-mm.
You don't want to guarantee you're getting credit?
Nah,
No,
I'm good.
gonna head out too.
All right. Well, so you'll never know if they even gave you credit for this.
That's
you can leave
fine.
them behind. Dip. They go down the hole. You guys will just run. You're like,
Yeah,
go.
as soon as they've got it over the edge, I'm like, I'm out.
Maybe you
Right.
get credit. Maybe you don't. You don't care. You guys can run back to. You left Balvin behind, right? So go find. Roll me survival to get back to. You all win. You're so you're going back to the cat.
Yeah, not natural 20.
If you guys want to.
4.
Oh, see.
Survival. I got
But-
a 19.
If
Just grab
how
on.
about I make a suggestion? I'm gonna make a suggestion. How about we all go back to our original camp and then we can just follow my marks.
Oh yeah,
And
with a
Sarah's
torch.
still at 20, so as long as you're willing to follow him, he can totally do that.
I've
without
got
you.
this.
Okay.
I know. I remember where we were.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alrighty.
All right, let's go. We
Sarah's
go find the
got it, so
cats.
as long as you guys don't, I'll ignore that 4 and everything. And just pretend like you guys followed Saris and everything worked out okay.
Fuck.
I've had enough beer to ignore low rolls right now. So yeah, you guys can get back to your camp, get back to your cats. Even with a natural 20, I'll let you bring your cats back to your camp once.
It was not a natural
Not
20.
natural,
It was
yeah.
not natural 20.
Oh, unnatural.
Yes.
Oh well, then I'll let you do all that. I'll let you get
Yeah.
to the cats then. You
That's
can't
fine,
take
that's
it back to the camp. You can get to the cats.
I would like to inspect their ropes.
They're a little. You can tell they've bitten at them or clawed them during the day. They're not as sturdy as they used to have been. Even though
Okay.
your knots are good, ropes are no match for tigers.
I'm gonna cut off another 10 foot piece of my rope and tie it to my tiger's neck.
Double rope it
Yeah.
just in case. You'll tie to the same tree, different tree.
I assume we probably are taking these back to camp, or are we camping here
Oh,
for
you'll
the evening?
just do a leash with it. They're
Yeah.
napping right now. That's I let them be passed out. So,
It's
Yeah.
night. It's like
You know,
nighttime, like the end of the day, right?
It's like midnight by now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's probably late by the time you get back.
Okay.
home.
It's like
Yeah,
4
let's just-
o'clock.
You
Let's
can
just.
set up camp here even if you guys still have camp supplies.
I mean, I'll sleep in the grass next to the tiger. I don't
Yeah.
Just out of reach of the tigers.
care. Yeah.
I'm just gonna
One
throw
person
out
will
there.
watch the tigers don't try to kill you in the night or something.
Mhm.
But
I am out of rations, so I have nothing else to lure the tigers or
Well, we
the
can-
battle cats with.
We can always hunt again tomorrow. I'm sure they won't need to eat tomorrow.
they just ate a big dose. They're
Yeah.
fine right now. Yeah. That's a bunch of meat.
Yeah. Okay, well, if we're camping here tonight, then yeah, I'll tie the fresh piece of rope to the tree as well. 2 ropes, double roping.
Going nowhere. Yeah, roll me a spell check to do that tie up.
That is a 6.
So roll
Oh.
perception to see if you notice it. But
Balvin, come check my knots for me.
I guess I'm gonna come percept the ropes.
yeah.
I know it's
Okay.
bad, but I'm like, somebody else, help me. I can't tie my shoes.
I got a natural 1.
Ah!
Yeah, it's dark. You're like, oh, I'm sure it's fine. What was your perception? No, Sarah, you might have.
That was a 19, actually, a
Oh,
perception.
you can look at it and be like, no, you're wrong. You're wrong, Balvin. That's a
Okay.
bad knot.
Now, you must be tired. I mean, you've been
What a
very.
bad
I mean,
Balvin. This nuts.
you've been crushing it today, and I mean, you got to be tired. So, I'll try one more.
Just laying on the ground, it's not tied to anything. It's
Try one
not
more time.
sleeping.
Go lay down. It's fine. Oh my god. A 7.
Yeah, you think you fixed it. You're like, ah, I got it.
It's
this
2
time."
ropes. It's 2 ropes. The second knot doesn't have to be
Yeah,
as good.
Right, it was a backup rope.
You know, I am
Okay.
pretty tired, but I'll take first watch tonight. I'm gonna go take a dip in the water right over there.
There is a
Mm.
little spring here, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's not a big
yeah.
pool, but it's enough to like dip your butt and legs in and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my
Cool.
soap and like clean
Like
up.
pool.
I got some soap. I'm gonna do a little bath.
I'm gonna nuzzle up at the base of a
That's what
tree.
they do
You
that
can bath while
thing.
everybody naps, and you're just out of reach of the cats, so even if they do wake up, they can't get you.
I also felt the water would help wake me up a little.
Yeah, it's cold, so yeah, it'll keep you alert. I'll allow it. You keep first watch. How long would the 2 of you like to sleep while Balvin keeps first watch?
I really only need like maybe 4 hours to get back up to full health.
Do a quick night nap.
Yeah, just a quick little nap.
You
I
can
was gonna
like,
take like a 2-hour nappy.
Okay.
even better. Yeah, you guys can roll that D2, D4 plus con, and then
Did
wake
it.
up
I don't
and
even
switch
need
off with Balvin.
I'm full
Yeah.
health now.
Cap will be up first and switch
And
with
then I'll
Balvin,
take
and
a
Sarah's like-
2-hour nap.
So when you
There we
wake
go.
up, will be about the time that Sarah wakes up, actually. So does Balvin
Yeah.
will be the next watch.
Your cats are still asleep for this whole time, and you guys are all awake when the sun comes up, pretty much. So that's all that happens. You make it through the night. Sun comes up again. You're not fully rested, but you're rested enough that you're not gonna go crazy from lack of sleep or anything. So you're good.
I'm
Next
gonna
day.
do my morning yoga.
Yeah, your prayers,
gonna-
whatever you do to get your spells ready if you have spells, that kind of thing.
Yep.
Run to the restroom real quick.
Arrange some twigs in a cool pattern on the ground. Whatever it takes. Find a neat leaf that you really like the pattern of. Try to find a really cool rock that fits in your pocket. All the stuff you do as a Gozrin.
Can I do some
My name is Nonat, and today we've got an interesting video here.
animal handling, like training?
Yeah,
Maybe?
yeah.
Like,
Good time. Morning when they wake up, they're full and they've gotten used to you guys. Roll me an handle. You want to train a
Well,
particular
first of
skill?
all, I want to ask Cap for like
Hello, my name is
some
Mark.
crumbs
I'm the
or
local
like
disaster tour guide.
A little ration.
Yeah. I need some rewards.
Well, honestly,
Yeah,
this
I
channel
give them,
is a bit of an experiment for me.
2 pieces
I,
of meat.
like many people,
in my
got laid off
rations.
due to COVID,
2
and
trainee
I needed
rations.
something to do to entertain
And then I
myself,
munch on the
so,
like little
I
peanut
started
parts in my
talking about
rations.
RPGs, and I
You
thought,
eat the trail
why not
mix and you
try
give
it
away
on
2 jerkies.
YouTube?
I
things
make
from
I put them into smaller pieces.
Yeah, it's fine. You can tear them and train with them.
I
Are you just training your tiger? I assume so. There's only one handle animal to try and train it. Are you just trying to train it to be friendly, or are you trying to teach it a trick?
I'm gonna try to train all 3. Recall. I don't know if you know what that means, but like, when we like whistle for them, that they come.
Okay, you have to roll 3 separate times to train all 3, but I'll allow it if you want to roll 3.
Hell
handle
yeah!
Train them.
I'm gonna try mine first though.
Okay.
You can do it.
All right, I'm gonna have to boost up this handle animal.
A handy skill. It also, like
Yeah.
I said, plays into your character, which is fun.
All right, so I got a 12 for mine.
And he hasn't learned the trick yet. This is like, but it's first day of training. You've laid down some basics. You don't
Yeah.
like a 12's not bad. He doesn't know the trick, but you felt like he learned something today.
And then
It wasn't a waste of time. He just doesn't know the trick yet.
did you say it was Chester?
Chester Cheater. Yep.
All right.
You might be mean.
I got a 9 on that one, and then
I
Caps.
didn't even
Is-
name mine yet.
Caps says 5, and then I do it one more time with each one.
You
'cause
can keep
I
going. You got time to waste. Yeah, as long as you have snacks to blow.
Alright, so mine. Oh, yeah, I got a natural 20 on mine.
That means you
Sorry.
can get it to come. With natural 20, I'll even say with natural 20, I'll say you've trained it to come. Yours now will come to you with a whistle.
Yeah.
For the
My
time
microphone's been
being,
muted.
until it imprints on you, it'll still take a handle animal. But as long as your handle animal is successful, it will come when you call it. It knows the trick.
It's
You
like a
look at me-
cat call.
You look at me.
Like,
As long as you roll above a 10 with your whistle, it'll come to you. The higher you roll above 10, the faster and the better it'll come to you. But
Alright, so I'm rolling my whistle now.
no, that's in the future when
Oh.
you use it. Like if
Let me write that down.
it knows the trick at this point. And if you keep doing it, it can become automatic. Like at some point in time, if you keep doing this and it keeps learning it and you succeed a lot, I'll just be like, oh, now you can just do it without having to roll. But for the
Alright.
time, you get to roll to do it.
Well, let me try on Chester. Got a 20 not natural.
Yeah.
Okay, it's still successful. A good learning day. You feel like he's, it's a good building block for learning how to do it.
And then Caps is
Come
a
on, doggo.
17.
Also good, not as good as the other 2, of course, but decent. Now, of course, that's just you handling them, which means now you've developed a relationship with all 3
Yeah.
cats. It doesn't mean now if they learn the tricks, if you keep doing this and they learn the trick, then they might transfer to their owners. But right now, it just means that like you've established this relationship.
That
And
is
it's a trick.
okay because I
it's
would
still
like to while Balvin is spending the time with the cats. I would like to go into town looking for something to help us with this whole cat endeavor. Because I'm imagining that's taking hours.
Yeah, definitely. It takes some time to train cats to do stuff. Anyone that's trained cats knows that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
head
mean,
back
I
into the
was
town.
wasting my morning.
Oh, no
Yeah.
worries, no worries. But while you're doing that, I have an
Enjoy.
idea.
I want to go with you.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 of you can go into town. Roll me survival, geography, local, anything to get back into town. It's not that hard though in the daytime.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna pull off bringing cats into town, so
I got a
it's good that
10.
I'm staying here.
5.
5 and what?
10.
Oh, so yeah, the tall grass and stuff. You guys spend a lot of time wandering through the woods. You spend most of your afternoon just trying to find your way out of the woods. I'll still say you find your way out and you find yourself near the stables. You can see the city from here, but you've definitely wasted a lot of time like walking in circles. You've wasted
I
a good.
could have sworn it was this way.
Yeah,
It's like
you
damn
got
near.
a little lost on the way, but you do
Damn
find
near
your way
like
out of
China.
the forest. You can see the city from here now.
I'm trying to find like some chains. Can we find like chains and like a metal collar and like some padlocks?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a stable nearby with
Like leashes
horses,
for
and there's a pig
bears.
farm. They might have something like that. And then, of course, in town, there's merchants that might sell something like that. Or, you know, they have
Start-
police that might have stuff like that in their prisons. Like,
Is there a blacksmith or anything like that?
probably. You have to go in town and look for it.
Yeah.
Knowledge local, but it's possible.
Let's head into town.
Town obviously needs one. They've got a stable, so it would make sense that they'd have a blacksmith for that, if nothing else.
Let's just go to the shops and see. We'll see. We'll see how much they are. I mean, if it's a stupid investment, we're not gonna get them. But if they're fairly inexpensive, let's buy them.
Yeah, you guys can go to the east gate. It's not heavily guarded, but there's a couple of guards up on the wall when you come through. They greet you coming in. You don't seem, you're like little guys. You don't seem to be a threat. You know, look, you're coming back from a day of hunting or whatever. You go into the city. You're back in Pleasurot. You can go to the market. You can just try to find a blacksmith shop, whatever you want to do with the knowledge local.
That's the name of the town, Pleasurot.
Pleasurot.
Okay.
You try to sell some of this tiger meat.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sell or trade. Barter is always good.
Almost
Yeah.
there.
I'm gonna.
Selling it to like rent a table, there's all the taxes and fees that comes with that. But if you just want to barter with somebody, you've got that's.
Yeah, let's see if we can barter it.
Yeah,
you
I'm on
develop
water.
diplomatic, you're fine.
Yeah, let's see if let's ask around, see if we can find anything, like what I suggested earlier, some chains.
You can find
Padlocks,
both people
manacles.
that you can find both merchants that sell chains, manacles, and stuff like that. That are just selling like could be for bondage or for prisoners or for whatever else people.
I
want.
was thinking like the
There's a guy
nature
that
of this
sells
town,
stuff, and
probably.
There are blacksmiths that make chains, weapons, custom orders if you want
Mhm.
custom chains. The pre-made chains are like ready to go right now, and the blacksmith might you know, he might have some in his shop, he might have to make some depending what you're looking for, lengthwise, you know. But how many chains links do you want in your chain, that kind of stuff.
Let's check the
more,
merchants first, just
flexible.
because time is like of the essence. Let's just
Yeah.
check the merchants
Okay.
first.
There's plenty of chains. They have some chains for 8 gold. They're 5 foot long.
Wow,
it's
about
just a
10
straight
feet
chain.
long.
Double the price, sure. 16. You can
Okay.
they
16
can
per
roll
chain.
together for that.
Is there a collar we can attach to it that might take care of the cubs' necks, with maybe a little bit of wiggle room for growth?
I rolled high enough. They have large animal or zombie neck collars, what they call them, but they would fit around your
I
tiger's
started
necks.
like trying them on.
They would fit around you or a large animal's neck for sure. They're adjustable links. They have like bolts
Oh,
where you
nice,
can make
nice.
larger
Okay.
or smaller.
And how much
for
for
different
3 of
size necks.
those? How much for those?
Those are also 8 gold each.
Okay.
How about
They don't seem to be made from an incredibly strong metal, but it's metal. It's like a bendable, not as weak as like tin or anything, but
Yeah.
not as strong as steel.
Can
Like
I-
something between.
Mm.
nice? Can I haggle?
Yeah, of course. With either diplomacy or appraisal to know this, not to know what stuff's worth, to know how to haggle about it.
And do diplomacy. Which will be a plus 18.
Everyone likes bargaining with a gnome. They seem open to haggling, which means you can possibly talk them into lowering the price if you can sweeten the pot, or if you have a barter that's worth a good. If you have a good trade, they seem to be willing to take that. Seem to be open.
I slapped 5 pounds of tiger meat on the table. I'm like, this is some nice, pure, fresh, exotic tiger meat right here.
Roll me diplomacy to see how the tiger meat sales goes.
I'm gonna talk about its.
That
It's
is 23.
okay.
Well,
you don't need my help.
Well, no matter talk about it, but then
You're good.
Cap comes in and has a great sales pitch ready.
I slap it.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this meat. Look at the marbling. Like you do like a QVC, like shopping channel, like straight up. We've only got so many of the pounds of this meat left, folks. It's gonna run out if you don't hurry.
Yeah,
Get it. Yeah, you're able to trade
So
straight
hard to
up
get.
meat for a 10-foot length of chain. They still want to charge you 8 gold for the collar, but they'll throw the chain in for free with that meat, basically.
Okay. And how do you have 3 padlocks? Any 3 padlocks? Just like some keys. Can you get those?
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. They have some very fancy keyed locks for 70 gold that come with keys. They don't have anything that padlock.
Hmm. Okay. Well, we'll still take the collars and the chains.
How much was it all together?
It's
So,
24 for
you
3
got-
collars, and then 16 gold per chain.
You got 1 chain for free for your meat.
Oh, okay,
Once you have more
nice.
meat, you get more chains for free. They seem open to that
24 plus
trade.
16.
It's only 56 gold for.
And 1 slab of meat.
Well, hey,
24, or are we going houses or?
I mean, I've got
You
gold.
guys can just Venmo me. I'll go and catch the beer. You guys just give me 40 gold later.
I mean, I can cover
See how
this.
that
That's fine.
works.
We still need to find some padlocks though, that way we can like secure them. But this is a good start.
Okay, well then.
I mean, how much do you want? How much do you want to kick on it?
Round.
I got this. I got this. Maybe we'll keep looking around for padlocks.
And they're everybody's tigers.
How much were the padlocks here?
They had really
70?
fancy ones, 70 a piece.
Oh.
Yeah,
wow.
they come with a key, and they seem to be very well made locks.
Now that I could maybe buy one for myself, but I think if you want one, that's probably something you'll have to purchase.
Maybe appraise Kep. I think he might be the best one to appraise these locks. Kep.
I don't know about these
Anybody else?
locks
Yeah.
here. Where is my price list?
I got a natural 20 on that appraisal.
Balvin
15.
and Kep also. I mean, together, and as Balvin,
Saris.
you're just watching these guys look at locks. You probably don't give a shit they're looking at locks. It's like shocking. Maybe that'd be your thing. You're like, yeah, all locks are the same. All of a sudden, these guys get very nerdy about locks, though. You guys
Mhm.
realize
Oh,
that
I'm with the tiger.
Yeah, he's.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you're
Sarah,
back.
Valvin's back, but the
that's
tigers.
what I get for drinking.
It's
Uh,
okay.
That's
Yeah,
what-
you guys
I
will.
see
You guys
you're
will look at the locks.
hydrating.
You guys will. Yeah, I just started drinking water just now, so it's about time that I do. But yeah, you guys will observe the lock very closely. Realize it's of no make. It's a very intricate, well-made lock. Like these are to pick these locks would be difficult. So without the key, it would be hard for anyone to steal whatever you lock up with them. That's why they're so expensive.
You know what?
Very
I slapped the locks and I'm like, these are good gnome locks.
I appreciate
Yeah.
fine craftsmanship. I will purchase one for myself.
You got one.
I will purchase one for myself.
That
We'll
can
see if
lock
maybe
the
we can
copper to the
find.
chain.
Oh, go ahead and
Hard for anyone to break.
I will buy 2. One for Balvin and one for myself. So,
Slap down some gold. Good purchase. They seem like really
Boom.
good, like very well-made locks.
biggity boom.
Okay, so now I mean we each now are going to have
You have
The
3
collar
chains,
chain.
3 collars, 3 locks.
nice. Okay.
I can do math.
Enough for all your tigers to be Siegfried and Royd.
Oh, I just wanted to give real quick, let you guys know the Eldritch Bass is in the house. Cheers, Eldritch. Thanks for stopping by.
Hi, Eldridge.
Bass.
All hail to his fishy dark powers.
Oh, I just kind of hammered right now.
Okay, now I'm done. That's all I wanted to do in town. I'm ready to head back.
Yeah, you can head back out of town through the east gate. You guys know, that's not hard to find.
Same
within the town.
guards.
Yep.
Mm.
Well, maybe they might have swooped out by. Who knows?
They look like the same though.
Probably. It's hard. They're humans. Hard for you to tell. It's 50-50 chance it's the same guys. It's two
I
white
treat
guys up
them
there.
like they are the same guys.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's head
past the
back.
stable, the pig farms, back into the forest. Find your friend Balvin. Back
Nice.
with your big cats.
I show Balvin
Even
the,
if
the
Apple
chain
fell.
and locks and collars we got.
Now, let's see if anything happened while you guys were gone. I don't think anything did, but
I
Yeah,
named my
roll
kitty
up.
Doggo.
I rolled low if everything was fine while you guys were gone. So Balvin, you just hung out with the cats. Nothing weird happened. You guys can return.
Nothing weird.
Yeah. It's just partly cloudy. I rolled partly cloudy, so it's just that's it. That's all that's changed. Some clouds in the
The
sky.
chance of meatballs.
I'll roll. 90% chance of meatballs.
Yes.
Damn.
Dinner is served. Alright. I say, what's up? And I give Balvin toss very quickly without much warning and a lock
Chain,
at
right
them.
at you, Chain.
You better catch it. The thing's heavy.
I toss the lock first.
Okay.
It's gonna give you a fat lip.
Let me throw some heavy things at you, Balvin. Roll a reflex save to catch the heavy things they throw at you.
Oh boy.
If they
Let's
catch
see.
you
Oh
off
boy,
guard.
that
it's
is.
right.
Where is that?
Think
on
fast.
my sheet? Okay.
We've all played Think Fast
It's a
before.
little higher now.
Don't know if I've ever
I
done
got
it with a lock
12.
before.
12.
Alright, so it's gonna catch you off guard a little bit. Let's just say it does 1 damage, nothing crazy, just like boom, like hit you in the chest. 1 damage you take from getting
Oi.
at you.
Okay.
You didn't think quite fast enough.
My bad.
They're
I
just
was
excited they came back with chains.
I was mesmerized by the battle cats.
Yeah, they were playing very cutely. I'm sure they were doing something adorable.
Yeah, I like rigged up that cat toy into the tree, and they're
Oh,
like
nice.
Trying to
hitting
get it, yeah, they're trying to bat at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not with food. It's just like like
Put a feather there.
leaves or something. Yeah.
Even the string by itself is probably enough. Like that string's just dangling there. We gotta hit it.
Yeah, it's probably all frayed up now.
Yeah, they probably have frayed you're not.
Should we go put them in the chains?
Yeah. Let's
You guys wanna
swap
each
out the.
do one
The
handle
collars?
each to
Yeah.
try and swap their collars. If you have
Mhm.
successful animals, you can do it without getting attacked. If you fail, they will attack you while you're doing it.
Yeah, let's attempt this. Try it on Doggo.
Yes. I got a 24.
Yeah, yours is fine. You put a collar on, you snip it shut, put a chain on there, you can have a 10-foot chain on your tiger.
Cool. I take the
He
ropes
doesn't know
back.
that he's still playing around, doesn't seem to know the difference.
I take the ropes back and I lock them up. I wrap that chain around the tree, padlock, clink.
Well,
I, on the
use
other hand-
you've used the padlock on the collar, so if
I thought the collars. Ah,
no,
Okay.
use the padlock. So
Yeah.
either you can lock the collar, so you have to hold the chain, or find
Yeah.
some way to tie the chain around the tree. But otherwise, it's just a. You can leave the rope tied to the tree and have the chain as like a leash.
okay,
Shoot
that's
it
fine.
out.
That's fine. I understand. Maybe we might have to meet the blacksmith and be like, "Hey, put this fucking chain on this collar." That's fine.
Yeah, you could have it welded shut, and then it would be a permanent collar. Sure,
Yeah.
it'd be fine. Balvin, what'd you get?
11.
So you're having a little bit harder time getting away with this. Let's see if it attack. I'll roll it percentage-wise. I rolled low that it's just like it's not gonna attack you. It's just like not letting you do it. So you can't even get your collar on. You keep trying, and it's like just cats. You know cats.
I look at
Actual
Kep.
it doesn't like it. It is the walk backwards thing.
Can I look at Kep again and ask for one more piece of meat or ration, like a little scrap? Kep,
I give them a little piece.
that's me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
And then I do my training technique, my recall.
And whistle
Yeah.
at it to come to you.
Yeah, woo!
Roll me hand and whistle to it.
Alright, so I gotta roll a 10 or higher. Ooh, I got a 12.
Okay, so it's gonna like walk towards you, sort of. It's gonna be very hesitant. It's not performing the trick to the best of its ability at all. It's not disliking you, but if you want to try to sneak a collar on it, you're gonna have to walk towards it and maybe do like a sleight of hand to like
Okay, I can do
while it's
that.
distracted.
I can do a sleight of hand. Alright.
And you can sneak it on.
You got this.
Ugh, 13.
All right, so you try to sneak it. Let's roll and see what happens. Luckily for you, I rolled low enough again. You're able to sneak it on. But now I just need one more sleight of hand to do because that was not very good. One more to just lock it. This is being a slow process because you have the low rolls.
Okay, I got a 17 this time.
All right, well, you can lock it real quick and back up. The collar is now locked on and locked onto the chain. So you have a 10-foot chain attached to your cat as well.
I reward with a treat.
Yeah, you finish off that full ration that Kep gave you. Kep. Final cat down.
Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow
Oh, what am I
meow.
doing? I'm like,
I have to
The
name
chain?
mine.
I rolled a 19. I
Oh,
thought we already went for it.
I might not have heard it. Yeah, you're good. 19's fine. You click yours on. Yours is locked up fine. You got a collar on. You got a chain on. 19's pretty good. It barely noticed at all. It's still
I
tied.
want to
to
give it a
rope.
ration
The
as
chain is
well,
still loose. Yeah, that'll help you be friends.
and like
Feeding the cat.
rub its little head. Good doggo.
Roll me a handle animal to rub its head, though.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm attempting it. I'm not doing so great. 7.
Roll me a reflex save to not get bit at.
I understand. I was being bold.
You're still in food
Too
mode.
bold. 15.
Oh. He gonna bite at you. Oh, but I
Oh.
only rolled a 3 though. Lucky, I actually rolled a natural 1, so, which
Sweet.
equals a 3. So nothing happens. It just bites at you and it misses you completely. So you're fucked.
Oh,
I rolled low enough
I
that.
laugh at it.
Nice.
Good doggo.
Yeah, cute. But yeah, you guys are safe here. They're still tied to the tree with frayed bad rope, but they have chains on them. If they escape, you can try to catch them with them at least.
is there any way I could use? I have a what was it? Python.
Pylon, like you use with the tent. Yeah, you can use that to stake them to the ground.
Yeah, stick it into the tree or
And
something.
they might still be able to rip that out of the ground. Who knows? But that might help hold them down.
I'm gonna do that and use one of my pythons.
Maybe a slight. Do you want to do it sneakily? Maybe a sleight of hand to do it without them noticing that you're, because they are kind of distracted with everyone handling them. and
Yeah,
stuff.
let's do it real quick and quiet.
That's the easiest thing for you. You're a roguey guy.
Sleight of hand.
Sneak by and nail a pylon in the ground real quick. Or maybe
Real casual like.
You have. Yeah. Real quick. Ding, ding, ding.
Nothing's happening over here. It's 17.
Yeah. That's how good it'll be too. Yeah, that's a
Okay.
good stealth. I'll roll perception, but I don't think they're gonna. Oh, natural 20. They look at you and you do it.
Ah!
Roll a handle animal to avoid them wanting to playfully attack you.
Playfully. Ooh, that's a. That is a 23.
Okay, they just paw you with claws in. They don't. There's no scratches or anything. It's like, roll. They jump at you and then roll around with you, and it's not harmful. They're doing the nice kitty thing where you know how kittens are.
Oh,
where they're
yeah.
not trying to hurt this. They do the bat, but there's no claws. They're just pawing you.
I'm gonna give him a ration for being such a good, such a good
being
cat.
playful with you.
Yeah.
And you guys can all fall asleep nearby together today if you would like as well, unless you have something else planned for after securing those chains and such.
Nah. I think
I'll
I'm
secure
good.
here.
Is anyone keeping watch?
I can keep watch tonight. I'm fully healed. Feeling
Other
good.
than not trying not to go crazy, you don't need to sleep. I mean, you
Yeah.
guys can probably do just 2 shifts. That way everyone gets at least 2 hours of sleep. Right? I think you guys are all pretty well healed.
Yeah,
you're
I'll take
secure here,
first watch.
safe. You got a camp. I don't think anything's gonna happen unless I roll high. I rolled a 10, which is way too low. So yeah, it's clear and beautiful throughout the night. The weather gods are looking out for you again. It's a clear, starry night sky. So, Kep, you probably really enjoyed that for dozen reasons. You can see all the constellations and such. You probably spent time telling all your friends about all your astrological knowledge they care nothing about. You're like, oh, if you connect these 3 stars, it makes the shape of a spoon.
And
Yeah,
this
it's
one over here looks like a butt.
Yeah, see, yeah, that's the butt star.
And that little clutter right there, that
That's the
cluster of
fart.
stars, that's where the poop.
Yeah,
Little toot toot.
yeah. You hear all the gnome legends of the stars. You guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Next day, you wake up with your cats again. Proud cat owners. They are once again. I mean, you guys have been keeping too well. They're not starving. They just have that, like the cats in the morning. They've sort of they're not meowed because they're larger, but they've roared of the way that your cat would meow when they're like, "It's time for you to feed me," kind of a thing.
Yeah, I think we need to go hunting again.
I could, if
This
you guys
was
get
like
a
owning
distance
pets.
away, I can just put them to sleep.
You hit the snooze button on them.
Right.
Lullaby.
So they don't try to get away or anything, or
I like that. Roll me your perform to lullaby them.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like they sleep a lot anyway, but this is good.
Yeah. No, it's, I
15.
mean, it's extra thing.
We tied? Because you're the player, I'm gonna let you win. It's be reluctant. You're gonna tell they want to play and they start fussing around. And because of that, they're not falling asleep, but they're drowsy playing. They're
yeah.
Not full kitten
Fighting it.
energy. They're slow paw and cuddle fighting.
It's okay.
I'll lay and I'll do a couple leg kicks. And that kind of fighting. They're not hardcore fighting. They're just lazy fighting. So you don't have to get up right away. You could rest a little bit longer, chill out. Don't have to get them food right away. You've bought yourself some time, if nothing else.
Well, while they're sleeping, maybe we should go.
Maybe we
Just
should
go
talk
hunting.
about what the plan is
Oh.
long term, though.
Long term, I
Pet
mean,
ownership is a
Yeah,
Well-
I mean,
long-term,
like, we don't need to
consider
sit.
for you and your household.
I mean, we no longer have a guide, and these shadow people are going to continue to.
expect
you
stuff
know.
from us. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
and
Right, yeah.
we can't
Well-
go into town with these cats. So.
I mean, you don't know that, but.
That's
um,
true. But
no,
They're
no.
wild
I
I think it's pretty accepted that walking into town with wild animals is frowned
I
upon.
figured we would
Although
probably.
it's
For
a
a
party town, so
license.
maybe you can get away with it under
Yeah.
some sort of like party.
Yeah,
Trying
these
to throw
are
a license
these
to
are our
us.
fucking party cats, man. You're trying to harsh our buzz.
well, they're not quite tame just yet. So.
That's what makes them extra party.
I think
Yeah.
we should do
You want a party?
Party
or
tiger.
It's wild fucking cats, man. Well, no.
We're
In all
wild.
seriousness, I figured we would, develop a small relationship with the cats out here over a day or two, and then, think of something else. But long term, I mean, I feel like honestly, you two were snatched up near the darling metropolis, and I think if any evil is afoot, then I mean, there's probably something going on out there. So I mean, we can bring the cats once we are a little bit more friendly with them. Maybe we can try to find a boat, another boat from here up toward. There's another town name. I can't remember. The place where we were originally heading. This was just a pit stop, really.
Darling Metropolis, yeah.
Darling Metropolis, but it was another town that we were on the way to, and Reyes. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're at Reyes. That's right. Well,
Yeah, that's where
Reyes
we are.
is the island where Pleasure Rod is. Pleasure Rod's the town.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. All right,
the
all
name
right,
of
all
the
right.
island.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, then I was confused as far as where exactly we were.
You're on the island of Reyes. The town of Pleasure Rod's the town.
Gotcha.
Town's had
Okay.
many names over the years. Currently Pleasure.
All right, so we do need to find another boat to the Darling Metropolis then, still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's the plan.
In the
And
meantime,
then,
you guys hang out in the woods and train cats.
yeah.
If you guys want to, we can do a spam of you guys being in the woods and training cats. If you guys want to do a real handle animal training takes a week.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys want to do a 5 to 7 day training, and roll me one handle. Let me pull up the sheet real quick. And as Balvin's already taught one trick to your cat, sort of. I'll let you guys do the same thing. You can half teach one trick, or you can teach there's groups of tricks. Hold on. Handle animal.
Aldrich, go get some sleep, man. I appreciate you stopping by. We're probably going to be wrapping this up here soon anyway.
Yeah, we'll do one last.
You
Like
as
someone
well.
is handle them out of the
Yeah.
way.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
yeah.
we could
Happy
do.
birthday, Eldritch.
Happy.
It's good seeing you.
I love those
We'll
little
let you guys
emotes.
rear
Thank
the
you.
wild animals. So this will be the one that'll make them be friendly to you guys. So this will be, if you guys pull this off, they won't know any tricks yet, except the one that Balvin, you sort of half know the trick with your animal. You have to roll. But
Yeah.
if we do this, if you guys succeed this roll, your cat will be friendly with you at the end of the week. We'll say you spent a week, and we'll say you guys hunted small birds, whatever. I'll let you spam the tiny hunting. If these rolls succeed, you guys will have trained your cats to be friendly.
Perfect.
They
Okay.
won't know tricks yet, but they won't attack you when you're near them.
Nice.
All you've got to do is beat a 15 plus the HD of the animal, which let me pull up the tiger again.
Oh, no.
I know, that's
Handle
high.
animal?
How many rolls do I get?
Hi.
You get one for the week.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the odds are not going to be in our favor. I don't
Mm-mm.
think.
No, I'll even be nice. Here we
I
go.
could
If-
maybe do a 15, but a 15 plus something?
Yay!
It's supposed to be 19, but I'll be nice because I'll just say if you beat a 15, it's friendly. If you don't beat a 15, you still have to handle animal to make it be nice to you. If you
Okay.
beat a 15, from now on you have to roll anything and it's your friend. It might not do tricks, but it won't bite you when you approach it if you beat 15.
All
if you
right.
don't beat 15 in the future,
Oh boy.
it's still a little
Come
hostile
on.
towards you.
Rolling handleable animal, right?
Yeah.
Yes! I rolled a 15 plus my bonus. That's a 20.
Nice.
Oh no, I got a 14.
All right.
Aw.
Let's see what I'm
Barely.
getting.
Hero
That
point.
means it still worked good, but not good enough. So it's still, still
No.
nip at you, but
That was
My
so
nerves.
off.
I got a 15 plus 1, so a 16.
just enough.
Nice.
All right. So outside of Kep, the two of you, your cats are friendly now. They will not bite you
Sure.
unless you provoke them. If you do something to piss off a cat, it'll still bite you. But outside of that, they won't nip at you. Kep, yours still might bite you if you come at it. But you got pretty close. I mean, you're still spending a week with it. It's still more friendly than it would have been. You still have to roll handle animal, but I won't be an asshole because I feel like you still spent a week with it and it went pretty well. Just not as well as your friends. And that's what will kill you guys tonight. You spend a week training your tigers out in the woods, making friends. Yeah, not bad. You guys are closer to having battle cats that are well trained and lovable.
Perfect. Well, Balvin, I mean,
Rock and roll.
are you like trying to find the source of your kidnappings? Is that something that you're interested in? I know I've been kind of like leading this, but
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I mean, I think I'm more keen on why I'm in the future.
well,
That would be
Yeah,
nice
but
to know.
how this all transpired, I am like completely clueless, and I would love
Right.
to know.
I feel like it's got to be.
Something.
I mean, it's obviously connected somehow, and that's literally our only clue is that that's where you got snatched up from.
Both you guys got snatched up around the same place, so yeah,
Yeah,
around the
Okay.
same time.
I just wanted to touch base. I know we're kind of like
Yeah.
we're off here on this crazy like dark hole island, and
You've had a week of training animals. We can assume the conversation have cropped up over the week of hanging out
Right.
around a campfire and stuff. So before we do anti-hero point and hero point, I don't know if you've heard or not. You guys are the good egg. During the first game, we alluded to there being two things falling out of the sky.
Did we? Oh,
did.
oh, okay.
what?
The second thing that came out of the sky was the bad egg.
Oh,
And I've started doing a game with them as well. So they're playing in the same world as you. They're a group about the same size as you. There's 4 of them, but we'll see how long that lasts also. So about the same size. They're in the same world as you at the same time, affecting things in real time. I'm playing with them a little less often than you guys. So they'll be around doing things, and you'll be doing things, and sooner or later, the things you do will affect what happens to them, and vice versa.
ooh.
Whoa.
So yeah, it's an open world we're all fucking with.
I like it. I like it.
And a little more news. There possibly maybe a third group called the Chaos Egg.
Oh,
So we've got our good guys and our bad guys. I mean, we're gonna have 4 guys that are just that are just here to make things weird.
I think
And
we're
they're also
chaos.
walking
I think we're
around
the
being
chaos
weird.
egg.
all right.
So you'll have that to look forward to. It's another element. Like I control all the world, but this is making some more fun things happen that we all have no control over. Those podcasts are out there if you want to find them, listen to them in your spare time. As long as it doesn't affect your gameplay, you're allowed to know what happens in them. And it's just a fun other way to look at the world that you're living in.
I like it. I mean, it makes it real. You know, I mean, there's
Yeah.
like it's like a living, breathing world. There's people. There's other
consequences.
people
Whatever-
doing shit
what
in
you
our
do-
world.
What you do doesn't just affect you; it affects other people.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
what's interesting. But yeah, so check that out. Constant Chronicle Bad Egg, and coming soon, Constant Chronicle Chaos Egg. Audio only, no video. It's not as fancy as Twitch and stuff, but they'll be in your world fucking with your shit.
But well,
And
by
then,
by the next time we stream, I'll have some links for those
Yeah.
for those other.
even if on
podcasts.
YouTube, make a playlist of them. I have a playlist of you guys connected to the YouTube where ours audio is. And you guys' the original game that Kelly and AJ and I played with a couple of other people is up as well. The other dungeon.
Oh man,
If you want to hear how that went,
that was the chaos egg right there.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a wild one down there.
And there was a
So-
paladin in there too.
Kelly played 2 different characters in that game, so you get to see the multiple sides of Kelly's character in that game: a paladin and a raffle. So a lot of fun. So those are out there to check out. But yeah, now we can do the thing we all came here to do at this hour: hero point, anti-hero point. We'll do hero first because you guys are good.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't nominate yourself, but does anyone nominate somebody else for something heroic tonight that you just thought was really impressive?
Yeah,
Well, I
all those natural 20s, all when it counted,
yeah.
coming
It was
through,
cool.
saving the day. Courtney, all the way.
What
What you need to
Alvin.
do is figure out where Courtney got
Alvin.
that dice. In order
Yeah.
to
That is like the record for me. 4.
I know.
Did I have 4
You
in
haven't
one
done
night?
You might
It
have.
was, like I said, maybe it's just like I love when like the numbers line up with personality. Like it was a lot of it was like handling animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that totally makes sense for you as a person and you as a character. So that's fun.
I posted in the Discord 3, like a picture of my die, with like 3 in one night, but it's actually 4 now.
And it was such a good
Right.
picture. The dice and like the
Some
dice
nights you
tray.
just
It's
roll
all like.
that. Everyone always wants to doubt it. I know we do the live video and we don't show the dice and the like. I trust you guys, but like it's, people want to doubt. You can't be doubt. Sometimes you have those nights where it's like 20s just keep coming. You have
Yeah.
those nights where it's all ones. Like, you
Right.
never know what's gonna-
Usually, I roll them when it doesn't matter. It's like,
Yeah, it's never for battle. It's always like for like a diplomacy or like yeah, some nonsense.
Right. I'm trying. I'm
Do it for
looking
my
for
appraisal.
firewood. Natural 20. Oh man, you
That's
find
what's funny. You
so
collect
much.
all the firewood
Yeah,
you want.
right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got firewood for a week.
I hate
Fucking
that.
awesome.
You got really good firewood.
although, I did want to say Saris because Saris used his hero point, but that I guess really doesn't count.
You'd have been like I feel like that's like the last resort of the vote for hero point. Like
Yeah.
you'd have been a loop of like I use my hero point, so I get a hero point, which I mean makes sense. But if
I
there's a better
appreciate
reason,
the
I like-
vote,
I like
but-
the-
You definitely like really stood out tonight for sure.
yeah. See, that's all we want. Who was it tonight's star? Who was our
Yeah.
Indiana Jones?
You
Indiana
were-
Jones?
Right? Yeah.
And who was our anti-hero? Who made trouble? Who made things more? Who, like I said, maybe not evil, not bad, but who was like, oh, stumbling block? Who
Hmm.
caused
I
you the
vote
trouble?
myself.
Yeah, see, you can do that for anti-hero.
Oh, for
Yeah.
laying on the.
Oh yeah, there we go.
yeah.
Yep.
Instead of helping, you laid on the thing. You
That was
put
literally
joke.
the only thing that I could think of. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just gnome humor.
Just being
Obviously,
cheeky.
You guys can't pull this large ass deer.
We're all trying our hardest.
We're doing our
You guys
best.
show- All right, well there you go. We got their hero point. We got the anti-hero point. Anything else we need to cover?
No. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel right
Subscribe to YouTube.
after the show
With that
tonight. I'll be
short
uploading it
URL.
on there. Yeah, let's get this. This thing's ridiculous. Look at it. We need a,
Condense that URL.
a concise URL.
Did we get XP?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Did
yeah.
we get any
See there.
XP?
See, that's why you gotta talk.
That's
You
the
got that.
yeah.
Where's my sheet here? I gotta pull that back up. Hold on.
We killed so many things.
You're gonna get some decent XP here. Let's see. Where's my?
Unfortunately, I was only involved in one of those killings.
It was a group effort though, all of it, all the time.
Yeah, you like.
It never split
Like
up. Well,
it
I
with
guess you did split up at one time.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Well, we'll figure. Oh, gee. So I get instead of closing the window, I clicked around and now I can't. I have to reopen it. All right, here we go. Let's take 400 each, everybody, for all you did for either killing a stag or not, or babysitting tigers. I feel like we all earned the same amount of experience. It's easier if you guys keep around the same, unless
I mean-
unless you really wander off and murder something by yourself.
Like a lot, a good chunk. I mean,
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
real
that's right.
reward was our bond we made with our new cat friends.
Yeah.
Everyone had the same amount of experience tonight. No one had more experience than anyone else, if that's how you want to put it. So yeah, 400 each. Put you guys closer to level 3.
Woo!
Inching closer.
Oh man, level 3 is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I feel like that's the first like really big jump. Level 2 is it's nice just because you have a little more HP and you get some more cool
Oh, yeah.
skills. Level 3 is where you're like, oh, now I could kill anyone I want to.
Don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Well,
Looking
I'm just glad
at ours.
my HP is no longer 9.
Yeah.
Glad it takes more than one hit to kill me. That's good. Well, good game, everyone. We'll do it again in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, we'll be back
And,
here. Yeah.
See what happens next as we do.
Yep.
All right,
Gonna
you three.
raid somebody.
Yeah, we're gonna raid somebody. We're gonna raid the Liching Hour tonight. They do a.
Good name. Good name.
Yeah, these guys do a great show. They're doing a show called the Apocalypse Road Show, and a lot of the time, if you raid you'll do something in the stream. So I know on Viva La Dungeon you raid, you dungeon bomb them. So let's see if we get something during a Pocket Bitch Roadshow.
I like that. We'll
Yeah.
have to come up with something like that too.
Oh yeah, we can talk about
I like
that stuff.
Idea.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thanks everyone for coming out tonight, listening to our little tale. This next week, as I mentioned in the chat, is my birthday, so we're gonna be taking some time off. I'm gonna be like moving my computer around. I'm not dealing with trying to stream while I've also like messing with my computer shit. So we'll be back later in the week with some other fun stuff that we've been doing. If you're not already, get in the Discord. Any of our major announcements or content updates or anything like that we put out there. But that is all I have to say. Let's go hit up the Liching Hour, and I do love his name. They do a lot of. It's a great stream. It's a great stream. If you're not following him, when we get there, follow him. All right, everyone. That's all I gotta say for the night.
Adios.
Good night, everyone.
Take care. Peace.
Ah!
Coming up, and we've just in time for Wacky Tabaxi Tavern. Tabaxi Tavern.
Wacky Tabaxi.
Wacky Tabaxi Tavern. Hey everybody.
That's a screen name. I love it.
Yes. Why is it not on the? Here we go.